Hey, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, friends. Welcome to the Wednesday sale on my channel. My very special guest is the lovely Katherine Young. Um,
Hello.
all of her descriptions, all of her links and everything, her Facebook, she provided me with everything and I so love it. It's so nice. Make sure that you look at the description and go to all of her links. Follow her on Instagram, follow her on YouTube, follow her on her eBay store. You know, you can follow people's stores, right? You can like follow them on eBay. So make sure that you do that. Her email, Katherine, I'll let you describe your email.
Yeah, so if you look right here, this is a web form. So it works just like an email. I will get an email, but it works different for you. You're not going to go to your email and you're not going to type this in. You're going to go to this website. So this goes right into the browser and it's just going to pull up my website. You're going to see the form, and the form even prompts you with the things I need from you. So this is just a bit different. I might talk about it yet again throughout the sale, but it's just something to be mindful of, that this is slightly different. But I already had a website, before I got onto YouTube, so I still use that.
Yeah. And like Norma Jean said, it's very easy to fill out the form.
Yeah.
And it's no different than sending an email and providing all your contacts. You're just going to fill it out on the form. It's the same concept. Thank
Yep.
you, Carmen. Carmen said, support our lovely small business owners. That's right. Thank you so much. I see a lot of our friends. I see Enamor Amy. Amy, I got to send you an email. There's a winter storm coming, right? Yeah. Tiger is here being our bid ender. There might be a situation where he's expecting somebody, so he may have to step away. And if that's the case, then he will let me know. And if I don't see it, then y'all will have to let me know, or Bree will have to be like in all capital letters. But Bree, I know I saw her. Bree Gia, which if you've been to my sales before, you should be familiar with her. She will be filling in for Tiger if he has to step away. Hi, Kara. Kara is here. There is Tina. Hello, Tina. Tammy Christofferson is here. Hello. Becca, Impish Artist, Jennifer, and Bo. Hi, Bo. Bo. Now, Bo is Jennifer's son. Mom and son thrifting fun. They're celebrating 1 year of reselling today.
Yay!
That's
Oh my
awesome. And they're fellow theater people. So now I hold a special place in my heart for that. Ariana is here. Hello. Tori and Nancy and Glenda and Simply Sue's. There's Bree. There she is. I saw Jay. Jay was in here too. Aloha, Freddie. We're going to Hawaii. We're sitting on the beach. Jason Momoa is coming out of the ocean. He's just bathed. Michael, he's just bathed.
Cheers.
And who else is coming out of the ocean with him? Let's say Rip from Yellowstone. Is anybody else in love with Rip from Yellowstone? I love him. Okay. Hi, Barbie girl. Barbie here. Barbie, I want to say I'm going to be posting a picture. I opened up a box from Barbie yesterday. She sent me all kinds of candy and goodies and a little bitty scotch. Thank you, Barbie. That was the sweetest thing ever. That totally made my day. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, Rip. I know. I love Rip. Okay. Although, does anyone else get a little bit like creeped out when they go back to Rip as a child and you're like, I like Rip now? Anyway, okay. So let's get this party started, shall we? Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch Katherine and I. Before I do that, we'll need some information. Like you said, Katherine, you can fill out the form, and I will need you to email me if you've not purchased from me before. And please send an email to both of us. Even if you don't know if you're going to buy, you can do it right now. Send that email out right now with your full name. If it's different from your YouTube name, please include both so we can kind of see like who you are. Your full shipping address, your PayPal email. And I will be doing all of my shipping from yesterday's sale and today's sale tomorrow. If you do not get an invoice from me by tomorrow, then I don't have your information. And I'm going out of town until Tuesday. So if you get your invoice on Thursday night and you pay, I'm leaving Friday morning. So I'll swing by the shop real quick to print off more labels. But if you pay over the weekend, then it'll ship out on Tuesday morning. And Catherine, I know she's right on top of her shipping too. So Catherine, when should people be looking there? If you don't get an invoice from Catherine by when should they
Uh,
be?
the weekend would be check in with me if you haven't heard by the weekend. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow and Friday.
Great, great. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Jay is here. Thank you so
You bet.
much.
Thank you.
All right. So we will go ahead. Catherine and I each have 20 items. They are all, well, I have a couple quick claims. Catherine has some choices. And so we will be implementing the just in case that you can use during the countdown only. We ask as a courtesy that you are actively bidding before you throw out your just in case. The highest just in case will win the item for $1 over the highest bid. So that's what they're that's all I need to say about that. Okay. So I'm gonna make Catherine big here and I'm gonna type in start bids cat and then I'm gonna copy and paste. Hi, Katie girl.
So we are going to start this item at $8.
All right.
This is the item that I brought that reminds me of Misty because I know she likes little boy figurines.
Me too. I was like, hey guys. Hey.
And so what is so adorable about him is he's wearing his daddy's coat and he's wearing it backwards. And so you can see it's like too big on him. And he has his original tag and it says, let's pretend we're big.
Oh, well, some of us don't have to pretend that.
He also has his UNESCO sticker on the bottom.
Oh, he's cute.
Oh, he's adorable. He measures, let's see. He measures 5.5, almost 6 inches. No chips, no cracks. He does have a little paint wear on this hand right here. And a little bit, he just has, age wear on. I was talking to Misty. I was using the magic eraser on him just as we started, just making sure to clean him up. But he does have a little wear.
I love him. I love his little top hat. Oh wait, I got Souls first as well.
He's just so sassy. Like, look at the little pose, because you can just see him being like, "Let's pretend we're big," and he's wearing Dad's hat, Dad's shoes. Everything's too big on him. See how everything's too big?
I love it. His shoes and everything.
Yeah, everything's too big. And he's got the little thing on backwards. And he's a little old UNESCO. And I love that he had his little tag. And then it's so funny, Misty. Like, this should be the right way, but because I'm used to StreamYard, I'm going the wrong way. So it's it's pretty funny.
That's the nice thing about Restream is that it's not backwards.
Yeah. But when you're used to backwards now, it's just kind of funny. It's like muscle memory is all screwed up. So there's the let's pretend
we're big. I wonder if he had a little girl that went with him too. Like if they were had a couple different variations.
I could imagine. Yes. When I first saw this, I thought this was kind of like those 60s figurines where like the kids are kind of dressed like hobo style, like vagabond style. That's what I thought this was at first.
Like the
and then when I
read
the girl, I was like, oh, this is cute.
I think he's adorable. Carmen, I see you at 17.
Let's give you a good look at his little face.
Katie popped in, Catherine, and she said she loves your brooch. We'll have to show it off here in a second.
Yeah, gotta see that from space, All right, so I think let's count this one down, shall we?
Hey, Debbie's at 19.
All right, so let's see how hard counting this down is. My sales are pre-recorded, so I don't have to do this.
Yeah.
All right.
Once we get to 10 and I can use both hands, I'll give you some help.
All right. Okay, so 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It end.
He looks like, I don't know if Michael had some dental work done today, so he's not working, but he kind of looks like baby secrets.
Yeah.
I tell you a secret. So I'm going to look at my phone to make sure that I'm seeing. Okay, yes. So Ragdoll Sales eBay seller is Jean, and she popped in there right before the bid in and got him for $25.
Yay! Thank you so much. I saw her last night on Ariana's sale. So
Yes.
thank you.
I was watching. Oh no, Baby Secret's back. You guys need to Google Baby Secrets. It's an actual doll. I told Ariana yesterday, like Mark and I don't get our TV time on Sunday nights nor Monday nights, so we needed to watch some Yellowstone. So, and Mark gets all mad at me if I'm like not paying attention to him. So, all right, I'm going to start with a quick claim, and it is this cute little elephant, a little glass elephant. And I'm looking at his little tail here, and is this a maker's mark of some sort? It looks like a tail, but it also looks like a little man wearing a hat. So, I don't know. But I'll put him on the little base so we can see him all gussied up in his colorful self. So there he is. He's a cute little elephant. Ooh, he is going to be a quick claim. He doesn't have any flaws, and he's just so compact. He's tall. You can't tell where his legs are. And let me see if anybody had said. And it's not like baby raw chicken Shelephant, which was amazing and magical. We've just got him. And this is going to be a quick claim at $14. $14, and he is number 12. $14, number 12, for the cute little clear glass elephant. Princess House. Ooh, maybe.
Ooh, maybe.
I'm like, that looks like something I should know. All right, I see you, Trisha. Trisha, he is yours for $14. Trisha Bard. All right. Thank you very much, Trisha. We'll put Katherine over here.
All right. So my next item is a pair of items, and we're going to start it at 16. And I was just telling Misty, I was like, oh my goodness, Misty, you sold like the realistic version of this yesterday, and I had already planned on bringing these. So I'm selling these sweet little deer bookends, and they're very cartoony. And so I'm going to give you a better look at each one of them. So these measure just about 6.5 inches tall, and they are mirrors of each other.
They are so cute. They look very, very Bambi, Disney Bambi.
Yeah. They are so Bambi. And then I think, let's see, does this one? Yes, it does have the Japan sticker. It's a little wonky on there, but it's there.
Good morning,
they still have that looks like that's factory to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And they're nice and done up on the back too, which is nice. Honestly, when I use these, like I tend to not put them together. I tend to put them in different areas just because they're so much fun. And then here's this one too. This one has a little bit more. The paint isn't quite as good on this one, but it's still okay. It's still great. No chips, no cracks.
Katherine ships from Minnesota.
Yes, I ship from Minnesota. I do pirate ship as well. There is the Japan sticker as well.
And I'm going to go ahead and throw out a reminder to make sure, the guys, that you are in live chat and not top chat. And, oh, hi, Shiny Bright Doggo. Welcome. And make sure, like, if you're planning on bidding, I typically get better service speed-wise when I'm using my phone rather than my computer.
Exactly the same. If I'm really serious about something, I'm sitting there refreshing on my phone.
Yeah. So that just a little tip of advice there. So Sue Golembeski is at $36.
Awesome. So yeah, these are just they're sweet and fun. I'm a sucker for anything that looks like Disney and kitsch.
Oh dear.
And I went to the middle of nowhere for an estate sale and I found these and was so excited. I was like, "Oh my goodness, this woman has treasures."
Yeah. And it's funny because they do look, I mean, their faces, they have very distinct personalities. One
Yeah.
is like large and in charge, and the other one is like, I'm gonna take a back seat.
Yep, they're just painted slightly differently.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know. I adore them. I adore them so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, so
Oh, hi,
cute.
Angela. Dear Angela. Angela's like, dear? There's deer.
There is dear. Okay, so I am gonna
Hi,
count
Jody
these
girl.
lovely ladies down, or lovely little boys down.
Yeah.
And so we are going to 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It end.
It is just starting, Kirsten. We've only sold a couple things each, so you just got here in time.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, shiny bright doggo. You would have to like pat me down before I left your house.
Oh
I
my
mean, not
goodness.
that I like go around stealing things, but I would be very tempted. Very
Oh,
tempted. There,
oh,
there is the bid end. So they will go to Sarah Harper for $53.
all right. Awesome. Let me just mark that in. And a big shout out to Bree. She is helping me track stuff that you guys aren't seeing her do it. She's
No,
helping me in a form right now. So she's pulling double duty. So thank you so much.
she's awesome. We love our Brie. We love her. All right. So my next thing is a lot, and it's a lot of stuff too. I mean, you'll get everything I'm going to show you. I'm not going to possibly be able to show you every single one of them, but this is how big the stack is, and they are postcards. They're all Florida. They're all Florida. We have a lot. Okay. About Pat Free. Okay. You can trust me, right? All right. So the first thing I'm going to show is this vintage decal. I love this. This is Sarasota Jungle Gardens. Now, if you are a Florida person, is that place still around? I meant to look
Yeah,
these up. It is
I think so. Yeah.
Sarasota Jungle Gardens, but this is one of those decals that you would almost like a tattoo. So you'd wet it down on the back and it would, but I think in a flower frog that would look really fun with those flamingos. So that's one of the things in here. A lot of these postcards are kind of like that linen style. This one, oh, I guess I should start. Hi, Gabby. I'm going to start these at $15 for the entire, you'll get all of them. This one is the main trail through Cypress Gardens. Now, Cypress Gardens, I've heard, I don't know if that one's still there or not. Flagler Memorial Church. This one's in St. Augustine, Florida.
Oh, I love St. Augustine. It's one of my favorite places in the entire world.
Hydrangea something. Mead Botanical Gardens. I mean, there's a lot of oh, that one's a book one. I'll set that one aside. Here are they're picking oranges. So a lot of these linens, some of them have written messages on the back. I love this one. Look, this is free sled rides to Tommy Bartlett's Deer Ranch. Look how
Oh,
fun that is. They're on Santa's sleigh with those deer. Coconut palms on the southeast coast. This one has a postmark date. Well, it just says December 19th. Dear Mom, we got the clothes, the locker, and the Honda. We'll write back later. I don't know. Okay. And then I also have in here are some of these booklet style. So
oh,
Florida, look at her.
oh, look at her.
Look at her cape. Now,
I want a cape.
If I had a cape where it would like cover, I would need to cover, like I would use it. I would constantly be doing this in my bathing suit. But then this one is Gulf Coast Scenic Highway. So you open it up and it's one of those, you know, ones that has all these other pictures on the inside. And then we've got a more modern one, I guess, probably from the 70s. Greetings from the Florida Sunshine State. It's also one of those booklet ones. Souvenir of the Ringling Brothers Museum in Sarasota. Here is Sarasota Jungle Gardens. This is another booklet one. Hi, Scott. Scott, are you working? We won't tell anybody. But this one's another booklet one. There. The birds and flowers in Florida. If there's no interest in these, I'm going to quit showing them. But the birds and flowers in Florida. St. Augustine, Florida. Another booklet one. Shells. I mean, it's just, there's a lot in here of different places. The neater ones to me are these kind of linen style. That one is Coral Gables, Florida. Okay, I see you at Kara at 15. Hollywood Beach, Hollywood, Florida.
Yeah.
And then the Venetian Pool, Coral Gables. Oh, that's Chicago. That one doesn't go. That goes with the Chicago ones. But these are all Florida. My best friend sat down and she went through all the oh, there's parrots. She went through all the postcards and like divvied them up by state and region. And yeah. So I've got Soul I See You at 16. I'm going to go ahead and start counting them down. You just get a big stack of them.
That is a great deal.
With the sticker. So I'm going to start counting these down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yeah, she's an organizer and I am not. So we work pretty well together because she will be like, we need to get this stuff organized in here. And she did. And still have tons that I need to sell. But all right, Kara, I see you have a just in case of 21 and there is the bid end. So Kara, they go to you for $17. Thank you so much, Kara. Oh my gosh, LaDonna has over 700 postcards.
Wow. The fact that they're organized is just so impressive to me. I'm like, these all go in a book. I don't know where anything is in this book.
Right.
So my next lot is going to be choice, and the choice is going to start at $12. And these are so fun. I hope you guys love these because they just make me freaking smile. They are the Copco teapots.
You know, the only thing that would be better if they had little eyeballs on them.
Right?
Those are fantastic.
And like when you find them, these always look like they've seen a lot. And I don't even know how I found two with their original toppers, stoppers, everything. I will show you the condition of each of them. I believe this is a cherry, and I believe this is a pear. Mm-hmm. I could be wrong. This could be an apple or something, or I don't think it's a peach because there's no like crack, like, you know, peach butts, but,
but those cherries that are my favorite kind. I never remember that Rainier cherries.
Yes, Rainier. Yeah. Right. I think this is
Jeffrey. Sorry.
I think this is a Rainier. So, okay. So these are choice starting at 12, and I will show you condition on these. So I would say this one just has been in a kitchen that just did more cooking. When you can see kind of around the edges, there's just a little more wear around the edges of things. And it really is, I don't know if y'all noticed like at your grandma's house that everything just had a little bit of grease on it. That's how my grandma's house was. There was just a little bit of grease on everything. Yeah. So I feel like there's more wear on the seams of this one, but it's not bad at all. The stopper on this one, Oh, I don't know if you're actually going to see it. The stopper on this one does have more wear than the other one. So this one was definitely pulled out a lot more. I believe this one was used more than the other one. I think the other one was more of a display piece, where this one, the family used it. Same with the, oh, can I get you the top? Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that here. Let's pull that out of here. Same with the top. There you go. You can kind of see the top just shows somebody used it and loved it.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it does, and a little more wear around the edges and such. Grandma definitely used this. The inside looks okay, although ooh, I can't. Let's see. The light isn't super great.
Carrie's saying they look like they belong in a Disney movie.
Don't they? Oh my goodness. So the inside looks okay. This one has the most wear on the bottom of both of them.
And they're enamel, right?
Yes, they are enamel painted. Yep. And yeah, so that's the condition on this one. And then this one is in the best condition, but it has one of the biggest condition issues. So overall, this is in the best condition. However, right here, there's a little chunk out of the enamel on this side. And that is the biggest condition issue of this one, which you just turn it around.
Yeah.
And you don't see it. But this one overall is in better condition. I feel like this one, the stopper just looks perfect.
Yeah.
And the top just looks really good. There is a slight imperfection right there. See that in the enamel. The inside of this one also looks really good. Ooh, it's hard to show that. Oh, and the sticker is still on here. Shoot.
No, it just never. It happens all the time. We have our best intentions.
Anyways,
we're doing lots of things at once.
It does have wear on the bottom.
Yeah,
but this one is in the better condition of the two. I feel like this one the person displayed it, and this one the person used it more.
Yeah.
So super. These are just one of those pieces that are kind of like showstoppers in your display. Do you know what I mean? Like, because they're just so whimsical and fun. You can have your display out, and then there's like a big pear right in the middle of it.
Right.
If
you're serving tea and you bring those out, people are gonna be like, "What in the? She served me tea out of a big cherry."
I know, they're just fun, and I really love whimsical things. So for me, like, this is just nice and whimsical. Oh, and I didn't tell you guys how tall these are. These are just about 7 inches tall on the cherry, and this one's going to be slightly taller because the pear has a different shape, and this one's 9 inches. So let's count this down for choice. And we're going to go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end on these kitschy little teapots.
They are cute. Stacey has a high bid of 25.
All right.
And there is the bid end. So Stacey, which one would you like? The pear, the cherry, or both? Because I think they'd be really cute displayed together. But
they'd be so cute together. Yes, I love these two. They just make me smile.
I know. They're fun.
Yeah.
They do. It looks like something that you would see if you went to Disney. That's what they would serve, their tea.
Okay, so she wants the yellow one.
So the backup person was Carmen. Carmen, Cranky Lady Vintage. Are you interested in the pear for 23? Let me see. Carmen, do you want the pear for that one? You want that one for 23? Carmen, Cranky Lady Vintage. Just let us know in the comments.
This would be so good in like a 40s theme kitchen.
Oh, that green. Ugh.
Yeah, like this would be so good in a 40s theme kitchen.
She said nope, she wanted the cherry. So let's go back one more. Let's see what was the next one. Tori Johnson was at 22. Hi, Matthew. Oh, Matthew, I don't have any planters today. So, Tori, if you wanted the pair for 22, just let us know. And if not, we'll just bring it back in a recap. Tori wants it for 22. Are you okay with that, Catherine?
I am, yeah.
Okay, so there's Tori Johnson for 22.
Thank you, Tori. Thank you, everyone who bid. Yay! I'm so glad these are going to a good home. Yay.
Yeah, I know, it's exciting. It's exciting. That's why I love it. Oh, good morning, Vintage Gates. I know you all are just sitting right there together. But Matthew said hi to me first. Not unless you did, Vintage Gate, and I just missed it. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna do my next item are these bracelets.
Ooh, I love the bracelets.
Now, here is a thing. I am horrible at. I'm gonna start the bids at $10, but I am horrible at knowing what's Bakelite. My smeller doesn't work for Bakelite. It never has, and it never will. I heat it up, I smell it, and I can't ever smell anything. What you can do is take 409 and put it on a Q-tip, and if you rub it, and it, I mean, not like you got 409 with you anywhere you go in the antique store, but I didn't do that. So these may be, well, this isn't Bakelite, but it's like brass, and it's got this mother of pearl inlay there. And then this one is not Bakelite. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, guys. This one's not Bakelite. It is plastic. These are the ones that I'm not certain of. I'm going to lean towards this one not being Bakelite, but it does have this really fun, because it's very, very lightweight, but it has that fun little cutout through it there. They look really good together though, right? And then we've got two of these. These I'm not sure. So I can't guarantee that they are Bakelite. They do very much feel like they are. They do feel, but I can't say that they are. But they're like that butterscotch color, and they have a little bit of orange in there. And you know what? Believe it or not, guess who bought these? Dad. Dad bought them. And I have a little surprise for you tomorrow. Is my vlog is almost an hour long. Yes, it is. It's almost an hour long tomorrow. But Dad is in it. So all you people that like to see Dad in my videos, you'll have a little treat tomorrow. But there are those. And then we've got red.
Oh, those are so pretty.
We've got the red ones. I'm going to try to keep up. And then we have this one, which is like a light olive green, and it has those brown flecks in it. So
it's so rockabilly. Like, it's so rockabilly to wear the huge stacks. I love it.
Yeah, I used to wear bracelets a lot. I wear like one at a time, but I used to rock that style. But I get to, like, when you're filming videos, like if I were filming and that's all you heard, people be like, I can't hear anything because of your darn bracelets. So that's kind of why I'm not wearing them as much. Hey, Jamie. Oh, yes. She's going out and walking. And I'm like, I need to be more like Jamie and like get some exercise. So the bracelets, all of them. You'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them in this lot. I'm going to go ahead and start counting them down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. The circumference size, that's probably important, right? 2.5 inches. For roundabout. 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. So I see Blue Wildflower has a just in case of 20. Hi, Day Trip Vintage. And Sarah Lee has a bid of 19, but there is the bid end. So we had a Blue Wildflower had a just in case of 20. So they will go to Blue Wildflower. Blue Wildflower. Where are you at? Oh, 2, 4, 1, 3. They're yours for $20. Thank you very, very much.
I super love those. Like, that's one of the things that I was like, dang it, I kind of don't like that Misty brought those to the sale.
I know. I was telling Catherine, I was like, I like to bring things that kind of like in like the people that I'm selling with, that's what they kind of inspire me. But then it's like, dang it, Misty, why'd you do that for? I might would have bought that thing, but I don't know.
I love it. Okay, so I am really excited about this piece. Let's see, what did I put this as a start at? This is going to be a start at 16. And this is my favorite piece of treasure craft I've ever found. So I'm really excited.
Hi, Mother.
And it is a treasure craft tray in my favorite colors. These are my jam. These are my jam. Oh, first time seeing me. Well, hello. So this tray measures 17 and a half by 8.5. And what I really, really love about this is the detail and the coloring. So look how that's actually flowers.
Flowers.
You see that? And it's, I don't know if you can see it, but it is raised. That is a relief. That is how they're getting the flowers in that pattern. It's not like painted on. It's like a relief, if that makes sense.
Beautiful.
And, I love treasure craft, but usually it's a location.
Yeah.
And so I kind of feel like, oh, well, I have to care about that location. And this is not a location. This is just beautiful. Now on this end, you have a relief of grapes. You can see how nice and tall that is. There you go.
That tray is perfect for cheese and
It's
charcuterie
perfect.
board.
And now this is a relief of apples.
Nice.
It's perfect for chocolate. And then here's your bottom info. Really good condition. There are a few flea bites on the edge here. You can see, but they're very, very small. I will let the new owner do what they want with it, but I would say it's just condition of being used. Definitely not chips. There is one, let's see. I think there's a chip on here. Let me see. Is there a chip? Oh, one. Here we go.
A boober.
Yep, one right here on the very bottom of this leg. But yeah, I didn't fix any of it. If it was my own, I would just touch it up really quick because you'll never know because of the beautiful pattern on here. But
that is beautiful.
What I love is like the way the flowers are in there. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen a piece do that. So
no, it's usually like that lava looking glaze and stuff. So that's lovely.
Yeah, I've never seen this before. And these are my colors. I love blues and greens. So I don't know. It just marked all the boxes for me. And it definitely like any of the drawbacks just weren't there for me. I was like, there's no location. It's not a color that I am not in love with. So
right. And it's big, but it's not too big. I've seen just ginormous ones. So that one's like big enough.
No, this is perfect. Honestly, I would use this for jewelry.
Well, you know what? That's a good idea, though. You don't have to use it for cheese or whatever else people would put. I think it's probably from the 1960s, 1970s. Would you guess?
I would say 60s or 70s. I'm looking if there's a date. No date, but I would say 60s or 70s. To me, this screams 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
Brooch tray.
Brooch tray.
All right, let's count her down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Ugh, I just love those flowers. They're so pretty.
Brooch tray. God. I think that should be like, somebody should do like that should be a video. Look at my brooch tray.
Ugh.
All right. So I see. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I would need so many brooch trays. It would be embarrassing. So
I see, there's the bid in. Thank you, Tiger. I see Anne had a just in case of 51, but Catworm, I'm gonna double check. Did Catworm get it? Yeah, Catworm had a just in case of 52. So it will go to Catworm for $51.
Thank you everyone for your bids. Ugh, I'm a little sad to see that one go.
Oh, vintage. That's a good idea. You could hang it. You could put that on the plate rack and hang it.
Oh, no,
On your
this would
wall.
be stunning on a wall.
Art.
This on a wall would be,
Yeah. Okay, so I have a little lot here, and I think one of them are missing, but I think that they're cool. And I saw that Jamie, she may not be there. She is. Jamie is here, and whenever I see the LBC, I'm thinking of Jamie. So we've got Rainbow Pier, Signal Hill, Cyclone Racer, and the Municipal Auditorium. So these are little ashtrays. So we've got the LBC with all that drum in LBC. So we got that one. And then we have Los Angeles. These are all made by Centennial Novelty. Souvenir pieces that were sold in California office. That's just a little bit of the sticker residue because Misty did not get it all the way off. So look at that Space Age International Airport. I think that's still there, isn't it? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. But there's downtown. And then you'll also get this one's Hooray for Hollywood. The Hollywood Bowl, Chinese Theater, California. So this is going to be a straight claim. One of them is probably missing. I don't know which one. I don't know. But I would assume that there would have been 4. Oh, it is still there. Yeah, see? I'm so glad. Because LA, Hollywood, they tear down stuff. They should not tear down. So I'm glad that they didn't tear that. Look at that Space Age palm tree right there. Or an antenna. Maybe that's not even a palm tree. All right, so this is going to be a straight claim. For $16, you'll get all 3 of them. They're Centennial ashtrays that you could use for little trinket dishes. $16, number 3. $16, number 3 for the set 3. Hi, Andrea. That's a cool sound too.
It is a good sound.
Freddie, aloha, Freddie. Oh, you guys are going to Hawaii. Can I just send myself with them, Freddie? I will just I won't charge you shipping. You wouldn't want to pay shipping on that. Thank you so much, Freddie. These will go to you in Hawaii.
So this is I'm going to stick with the theme of little ashtrays, Misty. So this is a teeny tiny poodle ashtray.
Glass.
Yes, and I'm trying to do the best to showcase this as I can. He's just so little. He has a little gemmy eye. Do you see that? He's got gemmy eyes.
I do.
And yep, it's concave or convex, whichever way you think about it. Because it goes down. So the other gemmy eye is there. Oh, this is going to start at 8. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There, you
Sorry,
can see.
I was like looking at it. I'm not paying attention. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I'm just worried about showing this because he's little. So he has a little gemmy eye. Now this is a little guy. He has his little thing. I would assume this would have been a set, kind of like what you just showed, Misty. He is 3.5 across and an inch and a half tall.
Wow, he's little.
He's just little, yeah. But I just haven't seen him before.
No, and that he has that glass. That's what's cool about him. I think that clear glass tray.
Yes, and it's very nice and secure in there. There does look to be like a little teeny, little teeny nick on the glass, but I can't really feel it. So it might be an inclusion in the glass. You can see that right there. But I can't feel it when I go over it. So it could just be an inclusion. It for sure has straw marks in the glass. Let's see if you can see that. Ooh, you might not see that, but there is straw marks in the glass. So just know that the glass is not perfect.
That'd be great to keep your rings in or your earrings or just, you have your earrings that you wear, like you switch out that you wear a lot, like your common earrings. just to keep those in there.
Yes, but I just love that it still had the gemmy eyes. I don't know. It just checked all the boxes yet again.
So, Lori, hey, Lori popped in with some great information. That's Virginia's dog from Virginia Slims, the Slim cigarette. That would make sense.
Oh, thank
So
you. Thank you.
not only is it a cool ashtray with a poodle on it, it's a piece of advertising.
Cool. Oh, I
So that's
love
even
that. Yeah, thank you for letting us know. So I think I'm going to count this one down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
oh,
3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh, Lori, you were making it up.
this
Oh,
is how gullible I am. I don't know. I think Jeffrey and I had this conversation. I was like, people could tell me, Misty, if you don't wear blue tomorrow, all your hair will fall out. And I'd be like, oh, I better wear blue tomorrow. My hair will fall out. Seriously, I will believe everything. You had
oh.
me going, Lori Wortley. Oh, so it goes to Amy Gordon for $20.
Thank you, everyone, for your bids on that. Thank you.
Oh, hi, baby.
They
She loves.
whenever they hear me on film, they want to just be involved.
Well, they want to be seen by
Yeah.
everybody. All right. So Amy Gordon for $20. Oh, let's see here.
Thank you.
Everybody's laughing. I would be like, oh, really, Lori? That's great. All right. So my next item is
Oh, Misty,
a
you have to make yourself big.
Oh gosh darn it. I do that all the time. There we go. All right. So I got a kitty. Meow. Now this kitty has a little boober on his ear right there. Just a little bitty boober. Oh, it's a bigger boober than what I thought. Well, I'm just getting all kinds of stuff happening to me today. So you can see this ear looks great. That one, it's been chipped right here, and someone has taken a marker and helped themselves to correcting it. And it could have been Karen. Karen did it. Karen, you done did that to this cat's ear. So this is just going to be a quick claim. This is just like a little shelf sitter. He's getting ready to get you. He's going to jump off that shelf. He's going to scream at you. Because I've heard that Siamese cats are screamers. Like,
That's
Karen,
true.
Karen did it. Damn it, Karen. So this is going to be a straight claim. This is going to be $12. It's going to be number 7. I'll get you. $12, number 7. So it's flat there on the bottom, and it'll sit on your shelf just like that. So $12, number 7 for Karen's cat, or the cat that's named Karen.
Can that
Cheryl
one go on the wall? Can that one
what?
go on the wall? Can that one go on the wall too, because of where the holes are?
Yes. Well, probably, but I mean, then you'd be looking at it like that. But I guess if you could, I mean, yeah, you could. It's got holes in it. You could hang it like that or like that.
Yeah.
You climb in your walls with your Karen the cat. All right, so I'm going to scroll back up here. So Cheryl, shiny squirrel. I gotcha. Thank you so much.
Okay, so my next item is going to start at 18. And I'm really excited about this because, yet again, this is something I've never seen before. And I hope everybody else is excited about it too. So this is a Bluebird of happiness, but it's Carnival.
Ooh, oh wow, Katherine.
And I've never seen a Carnival one before.
I haven't either.
So I have another Bluebird right behind me. Give me a second. I'll show you the color difference in the blue. It really is a different color. So here we got the typical blue. Yeah. This is not for sale. This is just example. And here's this blue. So look,
so it's like a royal blue.
The base color is really different, really different. There is no problems on this, no chips or cracks. Now on the bottom, it has part of a sticker and it says Leo Ward 1990. Here, let me get that in there. There you go. Leo Ward 1990.
Oh, that's a special one, Catherine.
Well, that's what I was like, I've never seen a Carnival one.
No, he's like a purple iridescent, that oil slick
It's
look.
that oil
Very
slick, yes. And
rainbowy.
I am a sucker for the oil slick.
I am too.
It is such, I don't know. I've just never seen this. And I was like, oh, I hope people love this.
I think
Um,
they're loving it.
yeah, I just thought it was really neat.
It's lovely.
He's the typical Bluebird size. He's about 4 inches across and about 2.5 inches tall. But yeah, just I love the carnival, and I love carnival anyways. So the
Right.
fact that this was my favorite kind of carnival was like,
It was a
oh.
win-win. LaDonna has one. Hers is Leo Ward 1989.
Ooh. But yeah, so it was a really neat little find, and
It is signed, right? It is signed.
absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And it is Leo Ward 1990. Oh, do I have it upside down? Here, let me fix that. There you go. Leo Ward 1990. It's hard to read the 1990, but it
It's
is 90.
the Leo Ward, right?
The sticker is, I mean, it's partially there. That would have been there. It's
Yeah.
unfortunately pretty
Era
much gone.
Studios. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's just really cute. I actually coming up this next week, I didn't get this in the right order, which you understand, Misty. Sometimes it just doesn't work.
Right.
The video coming up this next week, I show finding this. So
Well,
so
sometimes we do that because we get really excited and we want to sell it at our next sale because it's so cool and we can't wait to show it to everybody. So that's why that happens sometimes. So
yeah, so it will be in the video. It will, say that it isn't available. I'll be sure to mark that for people so they know. But yeah, I found this and it was really in a very surprising place, which was so cool. I was back on my family farm in rural North Dakota, and there was a little tiny antique shop I didn't even know existed that you had to call to make an appointment to go in, and this was in there. So,
oh wow. Oh
yeah.
wonderful.
Thank
Love
you,
it.
Bree, for answering. Yes, I'm shipping from Minnesota.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
So Tuesday's fun finds is at 65.
All right, I think we're going to count them down.
Okay.
So, get those bids in. I'm not sure when you're going to see another one.
They're not easy to find.
Yep. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Yeah, Worley's in Minnesota too. Or you don't have to
She's
say where exactly, but like
near me. I'm in the Twin Cities, so she's near me.
oh, whoops. There we go. So Ruthie has the high bid of 68. Chris has a just in case. Well, okay. So, Tuesday's, let me make sure. Yeah, Tuesday's fab or fun finds gets it for $75.
All right. Thank you for your bids, everyone. Thank you. I have to get my cat off the table now. She's helping.
They like to do that. Well, I have two bluebirds. Now, mine are not as like fancy as Catherine's, but let me grab my little book. I'm not going to use my big tray today because it was too big. So I'm going to use this Nathaniel Hawthorne book to show these made bluebird salt and pepper shakers. It's Mamaw and Papaw. Mamaw and Papaw Bluebird. Mamaw has her little brooch on. Look at her with her little flower brooch. Papaw has on his sweater. Now, Papaw does have a boober underneath his hat. But they were too adorable, I couldn't leave them behind. So there they are, Mamaw and Papaw Bird. Little salt and pepper shakers. I'll turn them around. so you can see their little backs. They do have the papa has a Japan on his tail feather. They both have their stoppers. They're made in Japan with their little glasses on. So these little guys are I'm starting them at $10 for the set. Yeah, she's fancy. I got on
Oh,
my brooch. I'm part of the brooch gang, guys.
cute.
And I love that they are not Lefton, but they remind me of that the
Mhm.
Lefton
Mhm.
Bluebird.
They do.
Kristen, I see you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The bids are coming in faster than what
Oh,
I.
yeah, they are.
Okay, there we go. I see Ruthie had the first 15. Mama and Papa brooch. I wish now if you wanted to, you could pull a Karen and pull out the black marker or paint. And be like Karen and the Karen cat. I'll leave that up to you. I'm not going to do that. I tend to leave things as I found them. So, Ruthie, I see you at 20. I'm going to go ahead and start counting them down. Here we go: 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and Karen Radford, she'll do it. Karen will get her markers out.
Oh
I like that
goodness.
they got their little clothes on too. All right. So Ruthie had a just in case of 30. Carol Fry had a just in case of 31. Ruthie, I see your 32 right after the bid end. So they will go to Carol Fry for $31. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody for your bids. And
So I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do something pretty darn large now, and we're gonna start at 24. And this is just got such great colors. I am doing a council bowl set. It is Anchor Hawking Fire King Oyster and Pearl Council Bowl set. So
Oh, wow.
look at those beautiful details. And I'll give you all the measurements and everything, but I just want you to see what this is first. So you have the bowl, and then I do have the two matching.
I see those candlesticks a lot, but I never see the bowl.
Yeah, I was really excited about this piece. Actually, I was shopping with Patrick, trusty huckster,
Yeah.
and we both saw it, and I was like debating, and he's like, "No, you get that."
Yeah, they're good. And with Easter coming up, think about putting some Easter grass in that console bowl with all your little Easter eggs, or even if you've got the antique milk glass Easter eggs, how cute that would look. And then you could put your candlesticks and then your lucite candles on each side. Oh, you got a set, girl or guy.
It is just, and it's that perfect color,
Oh,
it
I
is
love it.
that pinky peachish.
Flesh.
Yeah, it is. It's so beautiful. So, okay, this I can tell you right now, it has been used. No real major damage, but there is a little light scuffing in it. I'm trying to see if you can see. Oh, yep, you can see some of it. But it's super light, you guys. It's really in great condition, but I can tell you that this was used by somebody. Somebody used it. There's no like real gouges and paint missing or anything like that, but there are slight marks that I couldn't get off with magic eraser. So this is 11 inches by 5.5 inches. So this is nice and big. And then the candles, which also they even have like wax in here. I'm always like, how do you get wax out of stuff? Anyways.
You can put it in the refrigerator and let it get hard, and then take a butter knife and you can get it out that way.
Okay. And so these are 4.5 by 3. And these look really good. Really good.
Now,
And
have you checked them with your black light?
I have not. Shall we do it? Let's do it. Oh, y'all, it glows.
I know.
It totally glows. Oh my God, Misty. I had no idea. It does. Let me turn the light off so you can see it better. It totally glows. These are uranium. Here. Let's see if that's going to help a little. Can you see it, Misty? Can
No,
you see
I wish sometimes we need to sit in a. I always say if you're having a sale, don't sit in a gosh darn dark room. But unless you're selling uranium glass,
there you go. You can see it. It glows really well. That is
like
absolutely uranium. That is
yeah.
absolutely
And
uranium.
then if you put some uranium or some lucite candles in them, then the candles will glow. If you have your little glowy light set up.
Oh, I can't believe that, Misty. I had no idea.
Well, people were saying it they were saying it in the chat.
And let's see the council bowl.
I don't think the console glows. It's just the
a little bit.
Does it?
A little. You can see there's a little green around that light.
Oh yeah. You totally can.
It's not as bright as the candles, but it's there. It's there. The glow is there too. Let's see if on the inside. Oh, nope, it doesn't come through.
Oh, Miss Pamela says they are made by American Art Craft Glass. She had the jadeite set last week, and Kelly put the UV ray light and they glowed like, oh, get out. Can't you just hear Miss Pamela saying that? I can just hear her sweet voice.
Thank you, everyone, for pointing that out. Oh my goodness! So I was
Ariana saying Catherine doesn't want to sell them now.
Right? But yes, the candlesticks glow a lot better than the main piece. Really nice and glowy.
Helen knows because she made it, right? Right.
I can't believe it. I had no idea. Oh, God.
So now we know. See, we're learning if we go out to the antique mall and you see these, you like, I know that those glow and you can amaze all your friends.
Mm-hmm. So I'm good call, Patrick. I'm being like, no, get that. He was like, no, get it. It's so good.
Now, do you think that you could flip those upside down and put a votive candle in it? Would it stand up, do you think?
You could, yeah, absolutely. But I would be a little nervous on it because it'd be so top heavy.
Yeah.
But yes, absolutely. I hope you can see the glow in there. That's nice. But yeah, I can't believe that I didn't know these glowed. That is great.
Well, none of us did. We learned from each other. People in the comments were saying those glow. So I think that's wonderful. We can learn from each other every day. Yes, mods. Angela H is this lady that's on the screen right now. She's a real person. She's got a kind of a body looking last part, but she's a real person. Don't time her out. Thank you for remembering, Tiger.
Yay! So, yep. So the inside does show a little wear, though. It does show like people have used this. Yeah. But it's gorgeous. I just love how like because of the styling is deco, but also fluid. It can go with so many things. It's almost deco, almost nouveau, almost Hollywood Regency. Do you know what I mean? Like it can pass in so many places. So, all right, let's count it down. So we are going 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Easter's coming, guys. This is a big break for Easter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for the uranium glass console set.
Yep. So high bid right now is 35. Angela put in a just in case of 39. Wortley got right in before the bid in and put in a just in case of 60. So they will go to Lori Wortley for $40. And maybe, I don't know how close you guys are. Maybe you can meet her so you don't have to ship it.
I can probably meet her. So these are in Minnesota. Yay.
That's not the funnest thing to ship, those big bowls.
Yes. I actually have some challenging shipping items for this sale. So
we like a good challenge from time to time, Catherine. We do.
Yes.
Those are lovely.
Thank you so much.
That was a fun thing to see.
Thank you everyone for your bids.
Did you hear what I said? She gets it for 40.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Hi, Zona. Okie dokie. Gosh, dog. What do I sell to top that? Well, I've got some ephemera. I do have some ephemera. And I've got these let's do these are fun. Okay, guys, these are fun. I'm gonna sell this lot. So I've got some ephemera lots here. But I kind of like, I lotted them together in similar little factions. So we've got these. I thought these were fun. You'll get two of these, and they're exactly the same. They are from the Dog Owner's Digest, and there's two of them. And look at the little babies. Now these are paperback, and they are from Raising Your Puppy Properly. I'm trying to find the date. 1944. Look at that. That's a bossy dog. He's telling that other dog what to do. But they are just fun. They're from what did I say? See, I've already forgotten the date. 1944. Raising Your Dog. They've got no fuss, no splash. They've got like different advertisements, dog lessons, how to clean your teeth. So you'll get two of these pieces of ephemera. I'm going to start the bids at $12 on this lot. And then we've got The Life of Your Dog. See, Catherine, I did it too.
You know what? You look at things, you think you got it. It never fails. Something happens on live you weren't expecting.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Oops. I highlighted the wrong thing. Okay. Oh my goodness, Samantha, I see you at 12. And then we've got Sargent's dog book, which Sargent's is still in production today. The Life of Your Dog, Sargent's book. But again, just really, this one's 1941. And a bunch of different worms in dogs. Tapeworm, that's fun. And it has some pull-out pages, symptoms, and then we've got some advertisements for Sargent's. And then we have this one, Wilderness Companion. Look at that dog on there.
Oh,
He is very wise. Like you could like talk to this dog and tell him all of your secrets, and he would tell nobody. But
that's
this is
Ariana's dog.
Oh my gosh, it is. Hey, Ariana, it's me on the book. All right, Samantha, I see you at 15. So this is by Joseph Wharton Lippincott, the Wilderness Champion book. This is copyright. It's the story of a great hound. And it is copyright 1944, and it's to Betsy. It is to Betsy. It's Putty! It's Putty. So it's just, I didn't realize. Look, there's a color picture of these dogs. Wilderness Champion. What's that? A bookmark. But it's a story about a dog. So it does have a few lithograph photos in it. Let's find another one. It's in really good condition. It has some black and white photos too. I just loved the cover of it. It's usually what draws me in on books is if I can display them. So there's that one. I'll put this little bookmark. Now this next one, guys, this next one I love so much. I cannot even, it makes me happy every time I look at it. This is an Edith Reichman illustrated book. It's a child's book. And it is by the Samuel Lowe Company in Kenosha, Wisconsin. It's Dandy Dog. Look at, he's a little Scottish dog. He's dandy. He's a little dandy dog. Here's the back. It's a cute and cuddly book. And it's kind of that linen type material. The illustrations are so cute. Everyone was surprised when Danny Dog and Buster Puppy decided to run away from home. They left suddenly down the road.
What?
Yeah. Look at the little pig. They met a little pig along the way. Isn't it cute? Oh, this is for all of them. You'll get all of them in this lot. Toby, they as they walked along, they met Trant Toby, who stayed away from school and had thrown all of his books away. And then they met some kitty cats or some, and then there's that pig again. Their friends were so glad that they invited them to go on a picnic. So I loved this so much. I think it's just adorable. Debbie, I see you at 28. So I'm going to go ahead and start counting this down. This is for the lot of 5 books. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Oh, I know. This picture is adorable. All of the pictures are adorable in that book there. But you will get all of them. And I'm going to start doing that because I've got lots of books. So I'm going to start probably putting them together in lots because it makes it easier for me. All right.
Yeah.
So I see Mary there's 29. And then we have a just in case of 35. There's the bid in. So they will go to Zona for $36. Thank you so much, Zona. And thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. It's a doggone bundle, it is, Kathleen. That is right.
It was my favorite was like the little butts on the back of the dogs.
I know. I'm a sucker for those like very Ruthie Newton esque illustrations are my favorite.
Yes. So this is going to be a choice starting at 18. And I am going to do ephemera too. Misty, I was like, oh, I should bring more ephemera. And then I saw that you were bringing ephemera, and my heart was just like, yes.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
This is going to be a choice starting at 18. I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to explain a little more because these aren't exactly what you think they are. And so I'm going to explain a little bit.
I've had that one on the roller skates. It's so good. Sorry.
Yep. So these are advertising calendars. The year on this is 1929 on the calendar, which means these are from 1928. And I will explain why. Okay. So let's first look a little closer at this one. So it is this beautiful woman on a horse. Just gorgeous. Now look right here. This is what makes this special. This is the salesman sample. It is not filled out to the business yet. It says your advertisement desired here, and then it shows the cover, and it only shows 1 month because this is actually the advertisement sample. So even though this says 1929, this would have been sold in 1928 to get customers to buy this. And then on the back, it has more info about this company that sells the calendars. So you've seen these before, but it's just kind of interesting that this is like the salesman sample.
Which is so cool.
Yeah, so it's just a little different, but the difference is what gets me nerdy about it and excited. Yeah. So this does say Robert Lawson right here. It does say Robert Lawson right here. And I love the little wire people. Yep. So let's look at the other one. The other one I feel like is a very spirit animal. I love her. I love her so much.
And she's got on little knicker pants and her tube socks. So she's such a tomboy. I love her.
She is so great. So again, this is also the salesman sample. So it's not a full calendar. It's just 1 page in there. And I just love this. And then
she's a ginger, I think, too, isn't she?
She's a ginger. I mean, she is just her own superhero, and I'm living for it. And I love her so much. And then on this one, why thousands of merchants buy sunshine art calendars year after year. So this is another piece of the advertisement, telling people why they should buy these to advertise their stores. So that's what really got me. And I just thought it was really neat that, like, this is the salesman sample.
They're so good. I love those. And so they're works of art. You hang them up just like you
Oh,
would any other piece of art in your home.
absolutely. That's exactly what yeah, this just goes right on the wall. And they don't actually, even though you see these
Hey,
holes,
Bill.
they're not actually there. Okay. Just know that.
Yeah.
Because this is a salesman sample, the back cardboard is all the way through. So despite seeing that hole, this is not hangable because this is a sample. So, I mean, you could totally hole punch it, but
Yeah.
just know that, like, these aren't like the real calendars.
Yeah. I mean, you could get a frame for them on Amazon too. They've got all different
No,
sizes of frames
yes,
on Amazon.
100%. So we are going to count these ladies down. Oh, also, she is totally a ginger too. So, in my mind canon, she grew up to be this woman. So just saying. Um,
Yeah.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Bid end. So cute. Super cute.
So modest Irish goddess had a just in case of 36. Oh my. Sorry, I just saw a picture of someone naked in this book that I wasn't expecting. Modest Irish goddess that you get choice for $26. So which one would you like? Do you want roller skates girl or fancy lady? And $26 each. So just let us know which one you would like.
Yeah.
Wow, that kind of took me by surprise. Not cool.
I'm having these wholesome pictures, and Misty's on the side looking at nudes. It's fine. It's
Not only
normal.
a nude, but a nude. Okay, she wants
She wants
modest
a fancy
fancy
lady.
lady.
All
So
right.
then the next person was Angela. So Angela, do you want roller skate girl for 24? Do you want roller skate girl? No one's sending me naked pictures. I'm gonna sell it next. I'm gonna sell some naked pictures. Okay, so
Oops.
Angela wanted the fancy lady too. Let me see if there's another similar bid.
All right.
Ariana had a bid for 20. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
so
go down.
Ariana, do you want roller skate girl for 20? If you're still there, Ariana, Baby Secrets wants to know if you want her for 20. I have a feeling that she does because I have a feeling it's gonna remind her of little baby.
Her little bee. Yeah. Oh, no, thank
No.
you. All right.
Well, we'll bring it back up at the recap.
All right.
Ariana, I was wrong.
Me too.
Okay, so now, and Nancy says, I'm pretty sure that the artist for the roller skates is Ellen Pyle. Ellen
Ooh.
Pyle. I love that one. Okay, so I'll get to the naked picture here in a minute. But this is another book lot. And it is, you'll get 3 books in this lot. So the first one, I don't know, I just like this, but this is The Life and Beauty of Your Hair by Norman Hiller. It does have the original dust jacket, which I love. Now there is some wear to this, but I loved that I love the teal, first of all, but I like that contrast. It's very mid-century. Let's see what the copyright date. We've got the original dust jacket. Copyright date is 1957, so it's very mid-century. So I don't know. This just says this is the first book written specifically for both beauticians and women who want to know more about the right care of their hair. Whether you have hair problems or little one, if your hair problems are little or big, even if you have no hair problems, this concise guide to the care and styling of your hair. So it talks about psoriasis of the hair and it has some diagrams. It's just a fun, like, beauty. These are all like beauty style books. Let's go to the, so we've got, do you have vacation hair? Your permanent weave, home permanent waving, dandruff and other scalp ailments. That sounds yummy. Hair growing clinics. So anyway, and your hormones and all of that. I know, isn't that great? Now the dust jacket, like I said, does have some, it has some wear. The book itself also isn't the greatest, but the subject matter I thought was just great. So you will get that book. You'll also get this one. Now there is a little bit of tearing down here, but this is the Plow's Birthday and Dream book. This is a paperback book. I love this. I'm going to say this is 1930 something. I haven't looked. I'm just going to go by what my gut, and probably going to be wrong, but it doesn't say. But it's like beauty, like rose petal complexion, banish skin congestion with this deep pore cleansing cream. So it's like different beauty creams by this Plows. Oh, I didn't do my starting bid. Misty, you're fired. Starting bid is $12 for this lot. And then it says, if you were born between January 20th and February 18th, then your you're greatly influenced by the characteristics of Aquarius. The children of this star are student thinkers and reformers in the fields of art, literature, and social science. So it just tells you the meaning of your dreams. You can get this almond lotion. So it's just, oh, look at her. I would say this is probably 1920s, maybe early 1930s. All right, so Penny Sue, I see you at 12. So it's just a little paperback book of that. Now we're getting to the naked part of the sale. And I was like, I want to put another book with that lot. So I grabbed this one off of my shelf. This one is in like new condition too, but it's Marilyn Monroe Confidential. It was written by Lena Pepitone and William Stadium. And then we've got on the back here this iconic Marilyn picture. The whole world knows her, but not like this. Never before like this. So basically, this girl was friends with Marilyn, and she wrote a book, like told all of their secrets. Still, she lingers in our minds as the brightest, blondest, most sensual movie star of our time. She should have had a life happily different. This Lena was with her through the last 6 years of her life, and she's telling all of her secrets, which is not a very nice thing to do. But in here, we've got this fold out picture of that.
Mm-hmm.
That was in Playboy, by the way. But that was in there. So this book is copyrighted 1979. There are some photographs and stuff in here. The spine has never been. Oh, Jamie said she's read this book and it's good. The spine is, I mean, it doesn't even look like it's really even been read or opened fully. So I know I'm kind of like thinking, dang, maybe I should have read this book, but when do I ever read? I don't ever read. So anyway, you'll get this book, Marilyn Monroe Confidential, which honestly would make a great display book in and of itself. You get the 1920s, 1930s birthday and dream book, and then the life and beauty of your hair. So you'll get all three of these books. Beth is at $16. I'm going to go ahead and start counting down. Your Chipotle account was hacked. What? You have a Chipotle account, Tiger? Is that like for the restaurant? Anyway, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. So Tammy, I see you at 17. Jay, Helen, I see you at 20. And there is the bid end. So these books will go to Helen Casey for $20. Thank you so much, Helen. I appreciate that. Yes, the restaurant. I didn't know that there was such a thing as a Chipotle account. We don't have a Chipotle. We have to
That
drive
is,
miles and miles to get to a Chipotle.
I was just thinking that is how you take out America. You take out their Chipotle account.
Well, I'm sorry, Tiger. Now,
Oh, goodness.
now Donna wants. Now we all want Chipotle.
I know, right? I was just thinking after this.
I would like
Um,
some chips and guacamole from Chipotle, please.
Okay, so this is going to be a choice, and it's going to start at 12. I was actually kind of nervous to pick these up. I love them. However, they are not a mirrored pair. They are an identical pair.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of hesitant if other people would like it the way I like it. Because to me, I still think it's really cool that they are a pair. You just don't see stuff in pairs, you know. I believe these are peacocks on a
I think
stand.
so. I think
But
so.
beautiful, beautiful cream color. Now they do have like detail on the back, but you can tell that it's definitely like the main point of the show is here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought, we'll do choice. If people only want one, then that's fine. But I love this style. These are exactly 8 inches tall. And yes, I would absolutely put them on different levels of a display.
Yeah.
There is on the bottom, they do say Rose Lane, Pasadena, California. So
Yeah.
there's the marker on that. And one of them has a teeny tiny chip on the bottom, and it is this one. This one has a teeny tiny chip right, oh goodness, right here, right there.
Yeah.
But
On the bottom.
you do not see it. Honestly, when I picked these up, I didn't see the chip. I looked them over and I didn't notice it. So it is that not noticeable. But I thought these were so great. And kind of my comment from before about the constable set is like deco, nouveau, regency, kitsch. Like these can fit in so many different decors
Yeah.
because they are just designed so well. Like because
Mm-hmm.
somebody did a
Timeless.
really yeah, they did a really great job making these beautiful. And so they just can fit almost anywhere. And I also like that the colors are muted because when you see peacocks, it's usually very bright. And I
And
think this
blue.
allows you to put it in more places too.
Yeah.
So yeah, they do have the bottoms. But yeah,
I love Roseland though.
I
I
know.
love
I couldn't believe there were two of them. I was like, oh, there are two. But I was torn because it wasn't a mirror, but I don't think they made a mirrored pair of these. I think
But
this
like
is just
people were saying in the chat, you can put one on a riser or put them on one on a stack of books, and so you can stagger them to make
Mhm.
them look a little bit different.
And that's exactly what I would do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But
So
yes.
Ruthie's at 15.
All right. Oh, you do, Jamie? Oh, she has a deer from the same company. But yeah, this is going to be choice. And there is a small little chip on this one. These do have crazing, but they're not cracks, but they do have crazing. I don't know if you can see it, but
Mm-hmm.
there is crazing on these. So just know that there's crazing. But they're in really good condition. So let's count these down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. These
Vintage.
beautiful little peacocks. Ugh, I love these. I'm glad you guys like them. I was worried. I was like, maybe people won't like them because they aren't
No, people
mirrored.
like peacocks. They
I'm
like
really
their
glad.
peacocks.
I'm really glad you guys like them. Thank you.
So there's the bid end. Vintage Gates had the high bid of 19, but Ruthie had a just in case of 25. So Ruthie, you get choice. Do you want one or both of them for $20 each?
Yep.
Let's see,
Oh,
Ruthie.
yay! Oh, I'm so glad. I wanted them to stay together. I did, but I wanted to give people the option. So
Yep.
thank
All right.
you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. All right, my next item is something that I took it. Well, it used to be in my house, and I was like, nope, we're gonna get rid of that. So I brought it here to the shop, not well, a couple days ago. I'm gonna start it at $16, and you're gonna get everything that I'm showing you. You're gonna get the stamp carousel. See, it spins around, and you're going
Oh,
to get all three of the stamps, and it is dusty. You can
I
tell
love
it's been to my house.
I love
Okay.
it. I love it.
So the stamp stand is what says IPKO on the bottom there. And it has the little stand, the screwy stand up here, but it has the little things. Now, what you could do if you collect, well, you can stick anything that you collect in here, but I've seen people put shaving brushes in here as well. It's kind of the same idea. But you will get this stamp is from Richmond Stamp Works, Grand Rapids, Michigan. It
Oh,
does not have the stamp on the bottom. It's just the base. Yeah, it was in my house. It sure was. That's why it's so dusty. And then you'll get this one's Globe Rubber Stamp Company. And it's got that 327. That's probably the phone number. Also, well, I don't know that that's missing the stamp because the stamp is there. But see, that one, it's not there. It's just the wood base. And then you'll get this one that has I think that's wood. Yeah, a wooden base. This is a crown. And this is one of the ones that you can change the numbers. You can rotate the numbers.
oh, I knew Katie would like this.
And then you get the base. Now, I have also put small bottles in here. So if you have like I should have grabbed one. Like little bottles, perfume bottles and stuff. I've done that, and then you can put flowers in them as well. So there's all kinds of different things that you can display in this, but you get the whole set, all of it. I'll show you the bottom. The base is gray, and I think at one time it did have other holders here, but they're no longer there. All right, so I see Leanne is at 28. And we're going to go ahead and start counting this down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I used to have some really, really, really good ones that were the double, and then they had like the little metal shield at the top. But I sold those. I recovered since yesterday, but as an addict, tonight will be rocky. What are you talking about, Jeffrey? I
Chocolate.
haven't. Oh, his chocolate. I know. I haven't. I listened to your message this morning, Jeffrey, but I didn't have time to. I was vlogging today. All right, so I see Lori. Lori, you win the set for $33. Thank you so much, Lori. And I will add that to your other items. Oh, Catherine. Berkeley girl wants to know if she can have the roller skate girl for 20.
Yes, absolutely. We'll put that
Okay.
aside. Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
And
Here we
then
go.
just
Thank you,
one
Lori.
second. I'm adding her into the drawing for my giveaway at the end. I realized we didn't really talk
Oh
about
yeah.
that.
Oh gosh darn it. Well, okay. Let's take a pause. Let's take a
Okay.
pause. First of all, I want Catherine to talk about her merch.
Yes. So today's drawing, whoever wins, I'm putting numbers into a jar and I'll pull it. So if you have purchased from me, you're in the drawing, and what you are going to get is your choice of any of my merch from my merch store.
Awesome.
So this is one of my designs, It says cracked in the back, scratch and dent collector, little wear, don't care. And so if you actually look in the design, like the teacup's broken, the flowers have little cracks. I consider myself a scratch and dent collector. I always save things that are broke.
Me too.
um,
Same.
so that's one option. And then I also have a design that is uranium glass. And so it says, show that glow. And it says Uranium Glass Collectors Guild. And
I love it.
it's based off an 1890s ad for women's health care. And this one looks so good in person. So it doesn't show up that great on screen, but in person, once I got my samples, I was like, that's exactly what I wanted. And then I also have the Queen of Thrift, and it's a tarot card.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to order one of each, Catherine.
And then the last design, and just know, if you like don't want a shirt or a hoodie or anything like that, I do have reusable bags. So those are great for thrifting. And it says I could thrift that. So those are going to be the options. I know that Misty did link my merch in the description here. So thank you so much, Misty. And everyone that orders from me will also get a discount code on the merch in their order. So if you don't win the free one, you still get a discount. So those are the options, and it's hard for me to choose my favorite. But I'm pretty partial to the scratch.
She's got some great merch. Now, Tiger was asking, how does one do that merch? So, Catherine, how did you design your merch? You want to tell about that? A little bit about about that?
So I am an artist and a graphic designer. So
That's how.
So this I did buy like a font pack. If you're a graphic designer, you know what I'm talking about, to create this. But like the cup, like I illustrated the cup myself. The tarot card, the uranium glass ad, like I drew that by hand. Because I'm an artist and graphic designer first. YouTube doesn't know me as that, but that is how I make a living. So
that's her day job.
Yes.
That's her day job. She's a graphic designer. Yeah. And you know what? You can, if you're a novice, there's Canva. So you can go on Canva and you can use that to make certain designs and stuff too. You know, my daughter does all of my merch design. She is a graphic designer, and she's in marketing and advertising and social media marketing, but my son is a graphic designer student. So it helps to have connections. And there's a lot of graphic designers, Jeffrey and Jamie, Mid-Century Wasted, and Katherine and Mary Beth. So there's a lot of graphic designers in this field.
Think about vintage. It's a very visual field.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
it is
beautiful things. And I think that relates to artists a lot. And artists are very known for curating things, for bringing things together to be like storyboarding ideas for a concept. And what is vintage besides curating a bunch of things?
Right. It's true.
I really think it makes a lot of sense.
It's true. Carmen, I didn't know that you were a graphic designer. Well, good, great.
That's awesome.
Shelly wants to know, does the uranium shirt glow in the dark?
It does not.
Well, we can just pretend that it does. But it's so cool, it doesn't need to, really.
Actually, in person, it looks like it would glow, which is what I wanted it to look like. And I was trying to figure out if Teespring could do the glow in the dark, and it looks like they were only offering it for some really big creators. So I'm not on that list.
Teespring is very convenient to add that shelf on your YouTube channel, and they kind of handle everything. But it isn't. There can be issues. I've had people that have had issues, but Teespring does work well with you. If you get something and it's not exactly right, contact them and they'll make it right.
So. Yeah, and I'm too small of a channel to have the shelf.
Yeah, so, I think you have to have.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many you have to have. You have to have 10,000.
Yeah, so I'm too small.
And that's so stupid. YouTube. It's not.
but but yes. Okay. And then Misty, do you want to talk about what you're doing for giveaway?
Yes, I have a couple little of these lithograph. Oh, here.
Oh, yeah.
You will get this
Oh,
lovely lady. Isn't she
I love
beautiful? Look at
her.
her brooch. So you'll
Mm.
get her and you will get her. This is litho. Well, I don't know. I can't tell. But then you will get, speaking of graphic designing and merch, my daughter designed these. You'll get a Stay Weird sticker. These are also available. You will have to email me because I do have these on hand. You can email me, thrifterjunkervintagehunter@gmail.com. And these are $5 for this one. And then also the cat, the Stay Weird cat. And then you will get, in honor of Katherine, because I know she loves her brooches, you will get this lovely brooch.
Oh, that's
Hey,
beautiful.
Laura. So yeah, that's what you'll get in for my giveaway today. So something that I can just easily just tuck in your box and it won't, you get a little something, but it won't make a difference in the shipping.
And
Uh,
thank you so much, Katie, for answering that sizing question about Teespring.
yes.
Yes, I have found that some of their products are more vanity sizes, but I
Yes.
really made sure that my products were the items that fell in what I felt was good sizing. As a plus size lady,
Yeah.
I need a 3XL. So I need
Yeah.
a big shirt that'll fit me. So I find their sizing to be good. And I definitely stayed away from styles that I felt were vanity
So
sizing
did
and
I.
were too small.
I will say that I can't remember. I think it's gosh darn it, I can't remember. There is a certain style that is my favorite on Teespring because it's so soft. The
Yeah.
material is so soft, and I'm not going to say. I think it's comfort fit, but that could be wrong. But yeah, I'm in full agreement. And if you are designing something and you're trying to upload it in Teespring, just from experience, if you have a black logo, don't have a dark blue shirt as one of your choices, because Teespring doesn't really edit that stuff. They're like, oh well, you said you wanted a dark blue shirt and you can't really see the writing on it, but that's what you picked. They're not gonna like edit that for you. So just keep that in mind. Okay, that was our TED talk today on merch. But do check out Catherine's merch. As soon as the sale is over, trust and believe that I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna be ordering me some. Um, it's to see it, to like see you show it is such, it makes you want it that much more. You can see it in a picture and it doesn't do it justice, but seeing it on is a great thing. So
Yay. Oh, and I'm seeing some people pop in.
hi,
I'm just saying hi.
Cicely. And Laura is here. Laura, I sent you a Marco Polo. I don't know if you've replied back to it or not, but anyway, all right. So Catherine, it's your turn.
It is my turn. So I am bringing something that is starting higher. And if it doesn't sell, that's okay, because I haven't really seen this brought to Misty's channel before. So this is going to start at $40. Um, and I am bringing a Stife Bear from 1982.
Look at his little screaming face.
So this is Bruno. His number is 0223-30. So he has the button in here with the number. Okay. And then he has these tags too. Okay. Which, if you look on eBay, you'll see the ear tag, but you won't necessarily see these ones. And these are all there. Now he is from 1982. So he is, oh my gosh, brain fart, West Germany. So he's before the wall fell. So he is definitely a vintage guy, really good condition. But wait, there's more. So you're gonna freak out. You cannot find any of these online right now. I have his box.
Oh my, and just that box alone.
So I have his box. And it's in pretty darn good condition. Look how cute those illustrations are. Right?
So cute. Oh my gosh. Do you want me to try to say that? Because I'm really good at speaking in German, right,
Help
Tiger?
us, Tiger. Help us.
Drei Schlochten something.
Now, I would say that this box isn't in mint condition. It does, like, there's wear on the corners a little bit. Okay, so this is not like the most mint condition box ever you can see, but I mean, it is in really good condition. Very good condition. But I cannot say that this is mint.
Yeah.
But it is in very, very good condition. You cannot find one of these bears with the box. They're just not out there.
They didn't keep the boxes for the most part. They got the bear, they threw the box away, and they just displayed the bear.
Yeah, so he is 12 inches tall, and he's like a really nice, soft feeling, which I love about him.
He's mohair.
Yeah, he's got a really good feeling. He's all articulated, 12 inches tall. And he's a sweetie. And I paid up for this. But I just was like, you don't see this
No.
condition.
Are his arms and legs jointed, Catherine? So can he sit and all that kind of stuff?
Yes, he's absolutely articulated.
Oh, I just
So
want to hug him.
he can go yay, and he can go hi-ya, and and he can just stand and wave. Yes, he is articulated. But yes, he is 0223-30 if anyone wants to look him up. And he's got his original tags, which is so cool. More things for you to say, Misty. Can you get all that right?
For Emmerdine, Ball Watcher, wipeable. Oh, wipeable. I could say that word. Forever yours. A toy per yours. See?
There you
I
go.
translated it very well.
But yeah, so it's got.
I love his. Can I see his face real up close? I just want to see. Look at his little mouth is open.
He's cute.
Oh, he is adorable.
I feel like kind of after this era, the bears changed. I feel like he's kind of right on the cusp of the era where they look more like this. When you see later ones, they look different.
He's got a lot to say. He does. He's got his mouth open. He's got a lot to say.
He does have a lot to say.
Baby secrets.
What?
Baby secrets. You can tell. He won't tell anybody your secrets. He won't write a book like Marilyn's friend.
Well, I'm not going to hold him to it. You never know. He's going somewhere else. He's going to another home, Misty. He knows too much. I mean, look at that face. He's seen things here.
Yeah, he has seen a lot. That's why his mouth. He cannot close his mouth. He's shocked at what he has seen.
He knows how many conversations I have with my cats. He knows. All right, so I am going to count this guy down. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. I was a little nervous because this one had to start higher.
Well, he's stiff.
Yeah.
It's totally worth that. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, and the last one that sold on eBay sold for twice what it's going right now. And it didn't have the box. It didn't have the tags, so I definitely looked him up and everything. So
he's not a growler. He doesn't make any sound or anything, does he?
No, he doesn't make any sound. But I'm so excited you guys liked it. I was so worried. So let's count him down. All right, Bruno, let's do this. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
So Samantha has a just in case of 62. Amy and Chuck has a just in case of 77, so it brings the high bid to 62. Nope, now the high bid is 65 from Mike K. There's the bid end. So it will go to Amy and Chuck for $66.
Thank you so much, you guys. Yay. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. Thank you. Thank you so much.
He was really, really cute. Really cute. All right, I have a sheet music lot, and you will get some of them are antique, some of them are vintage, and you will get all of them in this lot. I have so much sheet music that I need to start doing a sheet music lot in every sale. But I'm starting the lot at $15. Put that up there. Okay. So I'm just gonna flip it over and start with the back. So we have the pink lady. This one is dated I thought it said on the front. Gosh darn it. 1911. So this is the first piece of it. Now this sheet music is a larger size. It isn't like the ones that I have in my frames. This one is almost 14 inches tall and 10 and a half inches wide. So you would need a little bit bigger of a frame, but this one's 1911, the pink lady. It does have this stamp right here, the S.H. Knox and Company. I do believe that these are all piano sheet music. So you get My Beautiful Lady. And then we have All Aboard for Blanket Bay. Oh, look at that. So cute. And then this one is dated, well, gosh darn it. It is MCMXI. MCM. They would fit my 11 by 14 frame. Thank you. MCMXI. All Aboard for Blanket Bay. But I like this one. I want a girl. A girl that married dear old dad. So you'll get this one as well. And then this one is also, well, I think they're all piano music. I love this one. 1911. Thank you. Maybe these might all be antique. I'm not sure. Look at her. Doesn't she look like the unsinkable Molly Brown?
Oh, she does.
No, I love her. Kiss me, my honey. Kiss me. And then try this on your piano. That peculiar rag. So this is Kiss Me, My Honey, Kiss Me. This one is dated 1911. Kiss Me, My Honey. I love the coloring on this one. I
do too. I love that.
And then you also will get, now some of these are separate, like this one isn't all together. I was wondering when you were going to pop in there, Anne. Anne loves her ephemera. So this is the girl questions. Yeah, but look, it's purple. And it's got these flowers and all these girls with these Gibson girl hairstyles.
That is cool.
This one, like I said, this one is it's coming apart. This was MCMVII. 1912? I don't know. I'm not going to guess. MCMVII. Karen, I see you at 16. And then this one's an Irving Berlin. And no, this one's not Irving. Well, on the back, it's Irving Berlin, When I Lost You. 1909. Thank you, Mike. And then this is the Ghost of the Violin. But look at her. She's a ghost. But then look at these girls over here.
Love that.
And this one is dated 1912. This one's in really good condition, too.
I love the illustration of the ghost playing violin.
I'm bringing one Sunday night that I found when I was sorting through these. It's a mermaid. It's a mermaid.
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, no.
And then, I know. And then we have Sweet Emelina, My Gal. This one is in a little bit rougher shape, too. When the Sun Goes Down in Dixie is on the back. This one is dated MCMXVII. It's in kind of rough condition, though. And then we have Billy, Billy, Bounce Your Baby Doll. Now, this is Al Jolson. Al Jolson was a pretty popular composer in the 1920s. Well, okay, this one is MCMXII. And I know that this is for probably repeating dates, but I don't remember. This is Al Jolson, which was a great composer. And this one, songs that you will enjoy singing in this lovely purple. Carmen, I see you at 20. The last one here is my favorite one out of all of them that I've shown. I love,
Oh,
I love that guy. Look at his hair.
oh.
Isn't he great? And this one's also in very good condition. Now, this is by George Stevens, which I think of George Stevens and I think of the director, but I don't think it's the same person. This wasn't. This one is MCMIV, but it's in excellent condition for the age. It's. I'm shocked at the condition of some of these. 1912. Okay. All right, so you will get all of these. Carmen, no, now MJ Bear has the highest bid from 21. So you'll get, I think that there's 10 in here. I tried making an even number. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 1904. Okay. 1904. It's in, oh my gosh, condition for 1904. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I love that green on the back of that one too. That
Ugh,
scroll.
so good.
Carmen, I see you at 26. MJ Bear, I see you have a just in case of 27. I want a girl. Okay, there is the bid end. So Barbie had a bid of 28. Anne popped in with a just in case of 30. And so, Anne, you get them for $29 for the lot. Thank you very much. Thank you everybody for your bids. Oh, there you go. I spelled your name wrong, Anne. I have so much more sheet music, so I'm going to try to make sure I get that. At least do a couple lots.
Ugh, the moon winks. Oh, it's one I have in my personal collection.
Do you
Um,
have one?
yes, I do. There is a couple questions in here. So yes, the website that you're seeing that is linked below, it's going to take you right to a contact form. It's just like any other website where you have to fill contact form information out. It's the same thing. I actually don't have my email posted anywhere publicly, so that's the exact same thing, and it's going to put you in a folder so that I know that it's business related and you don't get lost. And then, oh, comments about my shelves behind me. Feel free to screenshot something and ask me if it's for sale. Misty, you have so inspired me about the shop my shelves, but I just wasn't smart enough when I decorated my shelves because it's a mixture of things that are available, things that are mine. And so it's like, I was like, oh, I should have thought that through better.
Yeah, I know.
But if there is something that you love, feel free to screenshot it, shoot me an email. I can tell you everything will leave for a certain price.
Well, right. Yeah, you're
You
not
know?
just going to give stuff away. You've paid
Yeah.
for it. You got to sell it for a profit.
Yeah. So, yeah, absolutely. Okay. So my next one, let's see. What do I want to do? I was so enamored by the sheet music, Misty, that I kind of lost track of
I
everything.
love sheet music. Well, because I think that sheet music is great because you can get these frames on Amazon. They're cheap. I mean, they're not the best quality frames, but they suit their purpose for what you need them for. And you
Yeah.
just change out your sheet music, and you have a different. You're not having to put a bunch of different nails in your wall to change out a display for the season. You make a gallery wall and use the sheet music, and it's just fun. It's fun. I love it.
So my next item, we're going to start at 12, and
Okay.
it is a Pixie planter. And I actually just picked it up this past week for the sale. I was feeling kind of antsy and was like, oh, do I have enough good things? And I was like, these are Pixie people. I'm going to go grab a Pixie. So this is a Pixie planter, and he's on a mushroom, and he measures 6 inches. Now, here's some info about him. I was a little confused when I saw him because I was like, oh, he is really painted well. But then I looked at his hand and I was like, wait, his hand isn't painted well. So, what I have figured out is by looking at the bottom, this was obviously a red cold painted mushroom, and it was probably flaking off, and somebody covered it up. Do you know what I'm saying? Somebody
Yeah.
painted that in there. So just be aware that this does have some DIY happening to it. I I think the worst part is the hand. I'm not super in love with how they did the hand, but like if it's just sitting there, you can't tell. Also, I feel like the color they chose versus the bright red is actually really nice. It's a good like earthy color, and he is so cute.
He is
He
cute.
is very, very sweet and very, very cute.
The nice
Painted.
thing about that though, if you wanted to change up the coloring of that mushroom, you could do it because somebody else had already tried it on top. So you won't feel as guilty as changing it up. Like if you wanted it to be red, you could paint it red.
Yeah. So he looks good on the inside. No chips, no breaks. I was really surprised. But yeah, you can see how that's probably red cold paint down there. No marks
Yeah.
on the bottom, but I'm assuming Japan. And I like literally forgot what I said 5 seconds ago. How tall is he?
Well,
6 inches.
you're on my channel, so that's typically what happens.
6 inches. And I love the way he's posed. Like he looks so he's so casual.
Yeah. Hanging out on a shroom, you know.
I just love that there's space between his arms and his one leg is up. It's just he's got a very like Peter Pan pose. And I haven't seen him before. So
No, I've not seen him either. He's cute.
yeah, he's a cutie. He's a cutie patootie. So let's count this guy down. And we'll go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fit in. And just know I do have one other Pixie wall pocket coming up in the sale. So just know that's coming too.
Well, he'd be good for St. Patrick's Day too, guys.
Oh, he's perfect for St. Patrick's Day. Perfect.
There is the bid end, and he will go to Susan S for $22.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you.
All right, these guys here are one of the biggest salt and pepper shakers sets that I have ever seen. They're huge. They're huge. They are salt and pepper shakers. They've got their little holes in their heads. They've got their stoppers. He is marked Japan. Here he is just now he has like a little leftover paint there on his cheek from his eye. See, like they're not painted not the best paint job on the face in the world. But he just has his little hand in his pocket. Oh, I'm gonna start these at $16, by the way. Sometimes I forget to do my job. All right, we're starting these at $16. So, and then on the back of his hat, some of the paint didn't. So that's not a chip. They just didn't paint him very well in spots. And then she's got her little rosy cheeks. And then she is like, look at her. She's got her hands on her hips. She's not very happy with this guy for whatever reason, I think. She's like, yeah, well, you didn't do what I asked you to. She's winding up, I think. He's like, well, no. But they're huge. They stand 8 inches tall. All right.
Wow.
This is a normal size salt and pepper shaker. But the neat thing is, I thought because of the coloring, they're very spring-like.
Yes.
Oh, she's got a little bow on her head. They'd be great for spring, but they're figurines. I mean, you could put salt and pepper in them, but man, they're big. All right, Gayleen, I see you. You were the first person at 16. Yeah. They're pretty big, but they're really cute and different and odd. That's why I was drawn to them. So, and he's got some wedgie action going in his rear end. Maybe that's why she's so upset. She's like, you're embarrassing me. Go behind the door and get that big wedge out. I don't want to be with you right now. He's got some major wedgie going on. All right. So, knickknacks and kitty cats. I am going to start counting these down. We're at $20. 15, 14, 13. Yeah, Delphina, what do you want me to do about it? Go make your own sandwich, mister. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and they don't have any chips, cracks, or fall. They do have some crazing on them, but for me, that is never an issue. I like the crazing. He is pleasantly uncomfortable. He sure is. She's winding up behind her back. All right. These were going to go to Gayleen for $21. Thank you so much, Gayleen. And thank you everybody for your bids. I appreciate it. Oh, baby.
I was going to sell something that needed both hands, but I guess that has changed.
Right? You're like, nope.
I'm going to start this at 8.
For the cat, 100.
And it is a beautiful courting couple Art Nouveau tin.
Ooh.
I have actually sold this before, and it is one of my absolute favorites. Look at the design on that. Isn't that lovely? Oh, now, of course, she wants to get down now. Hey, honey bunny, you're making life complicated. Okay, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Okay, bye. So it's honestly the sides on this, and this is rusty crusty, y'all. Okay, this is in crustification. Okay,
Oh, I love it.
oh my god, and of course I have cat hair all over me now. So this is real life. I say in all my eBay listings, it's from a pet friendly home.
And I have no problem with that. Oh, I love that.
But isn't that beautiful? Let me get you a size on this. So here is the bottom, and it is a Canco. I know people specifically collect Canco. Now this is like a domed. Do you see that? It's domed. That's not flat. So this doesn't work exceptional for a riser, and it's a thick lid. Like there's 2 lids,
Insulated.
An inside and that. Yep. And the inside is kind of. I mean, this is a crusty one, but I love it anyways. So we're looking at 7.5 inches by just about 3 inches by 4.5.
Brooch box.
So here's the interior. Has patina, has wear. It's got the thicker cover.
Auntie, she's shipping from Minnesota.
Yep, I'm shipping from Minnesota.
He's a dandy too. Look at him. He's like, "What's up, girl? I like your dress. You're looking pretty fine today."
And she's got a book. She is the type of lady you want to court. She's got her book for reading.
The stagecoach is right there on the side. Those colors are pretty too. The yellows.
Look at the gorgeous Nouveau stylings around the edge of this. Like it's just like it's so pretty. I just love the design. And honestly, the money shot is the sides for me.
Like cameo.
Like, you set that in a display and it's just like, for me, it's like game over. Like, look at that.
So Jay would like to know when do you think that this was made?
I mean, I would assume 1920s or earlier.
Yeah.
Just because the styling is Nouveau.
Yeah.
But honestly, you can never know because after a style gets popular, many times eras will recreate the style. So you can kind of guess, but I mean, this could have been made in the 30s or 40s, based off that style that was popular earlier. But I'm guessing 20s.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I love it. I think it's just so fun. And to me, like on things like this is why I'm a scratch and dent collector. Patina is just not something that, like, I feel like it's part of its story.
And say it doesn't bother me a bit.
Like it's part of its story. It's what makes this tin so amazing. And let's count this down. So let's go to 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Barbie with an eyes in at 25.
I do not know what was originally stored in it. It
I
doesn't
think
actually say.
chocolate.
I, let's go with that. Chocolate and cheese. How about that?
Mm. All right. So, okay. So we've got the bid in. Lori had a just in case of 29. So it will go to Lori for 26.
Oh, thank you, Lori. Thank you, everybody, for your bids.
Yeah, Jeffrey, mostly for chocolates. Yeah, and Jeffrey knows because he's on his fancy pants chocolate tin kick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love that Jeffrey's just like he's indulging in buying things that he wants for him. And I think that sometimes we need to do that sometimes. I think we need to treat ourselves a little bit on things that we wouldn't normally indulge and buy. But every once in a while we need a little treat too. So I say do that. Do that more often. Okay. I have a really cool lot here. So it's a combination of ephemera uh and not. So it doesn't make any sense what I just said. But I'm starting this at $18 and you're going to get everything that I'm about to show you. So I'll show you the ephemera first. It's a New York lot is what I have dubbed it. The New
Oh,
York lot. So I've got this greetings from Thousand Islands, New York, another postcard lot there. And here, what bridge is this one? I don't know. It's torn off. Oh, the International Bridge. Thousand Islands. It does have some tearing up there, but it is one of those, fold out postcard
oh,
books. And I think it's missing the back page, but I love the postcards that
oh,
have that
so
on
good.
it. So you
So
get that postcard, and then this one has a stamp. It's a 2-cent stamp. So this one is an older one. Let me get it right to show. This is The Gate to the New World, New York.
Oh, wow.
And then it
Oh,
does have someone has written on it, bird's eye view of lower New York. And then on the inside, we've got the Woolworth. And I love it has very softly touched coloring to it. Like the sky has a little bit of pink here in the
oh,
background. I see you, Samantha, at 18.
so
And
good.
then we've got the Metropolitan Life, the Municipal Building, the Flatiron Building. That's an iconic Times Square building right there. The Singer Building.
And
The
I love how you can see these against the sky because that
Oh yeah,
skyline isn't like that anymore. You could not see these buildings against the sky anymore.
no,
They
no.
don't look like that.
They've been crowded in by all the other modern. The Bush
Yes.
Terminal, Liberty Tower, the Telephone and Telegraph Building, and then on the other side, there's more. Oh, here we have Broadway.
Oh, wow.
So look at the cars.
I love that.
So this one is pretty special. It does have that is just barely hanging on there. So I do want to note that. And then we also this is my favorite thing. I love this. The story of the Rockefeller Center. This alone could be framed and is just amazing. Susan, I see you at 20. This is a book and it is dated 1942 by Rockefeller Center Incorporated. So it's just like a book that you could buy when you were at Rockefeller Center, when you were touring the building. So it has some of the history in the story. So this is from 1942. I love some of the pictures and I love to look and see what people are wearing. Like, look at her hat and his hat too. Night and day, what visitors see in Rockefeller Center. There's the ice skating rink, and then we've got the broadcasting studios. And we have this nice fold out picture here. There is a YouTube channel, and I can't remember for the life of me what it is, but it is, he just takes, and he's added sounds to them. So it's just like Los Angeles in 1945. And it's just like he's added sound to it. Where it wouldn't originally have had sound. And it's enthralling to look at just to see the cars driving by and stuff. So yeah.
That's
The Thousand Isle Full Out postcard. Oh, that's where you spent every summer. Like
Aw.
Kellerman's, da, 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 da. That's where I figure dancing. And then the last part of the lot is the beautiful souvenir plate. I
Ugh.
absolutely love this. I had this at home for a while because I myself love souvenir pieces, just certain ones, just simply because, as a child, you would go on vacation and then you were allowed to pick up out one souvenir if you were good. If you were
Yeah.
good, then you could pick out a souvenir. And then you're like, I want this. And like, is that it? Because you only get one souvenir. So you were like, well, I like this, but I might see something later on. So this has the Public Library, George Washington Bridge, Rockefeller Center, the United Nations Building, Washington Square, the Coliseum, the Statue of Liberty, and Central Park. And then it has the Empire State Building in the middle. And you can see, Kellerman's was downstate. I don't know. I've never been to New York. I've never been east of Ohio. Sad. I live a sad existence. But you can see the sky, how it's blue.
That's awesome.
I love that it has those hints of colors. And then on the back, now this is made by Johnson's Brothers. Oh, thank you, Lois. Johnson's Brothers. And on the back, it has all of these facts about the Empire State Building. I loved this. So I just decided to just put them all together as one lot. So we have Susan K is at $20 with this is an antique postcard lot. And then we've got the Thousand Islands, New York. So you get all of these in this lot. Hi, Cat Mom. All right. So we are going to start counting this down. 15. Oh, Karen's never been west of Ohio. Well, there we go. We got that in common. All right. We're at $25. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid end. I love this. I like souvenir pieces, and the plate has no chips, cracks, or flaws on it. Susan, I see you at 30. Oh, thank you guys for the compliments. You're so sweet. And there is the bid end. So it goes to Susan K. You get the lot for $30. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. All right, Katherine, you're up next.
Misty, whenever you do ephemera, like I'm so enthralled that I like don't.
You
I'm like,
forget.
oh wait.
I'm the same way sometimes. It's funny because we don't. I mean, like we're not showing each other what we sell, and Michael and I do that the same. Well, I'm like, you're selling that today. Why didn't you let me know? But that's what makes it fun for us too to have a sale with somebody to see what they're selling too.
Now,
Tina.
go
I
ahead.
want to answer Tina's question. Yes, Tina, those were my favorite. Tina sent me some Coca-Cola gummies. They are my favorite. And I think that that's great that you sent that because you didn't know that and you kind of picked up on that vibe anyway.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so Misty does know what this next items is. And I'm going to sell 2 items in a row. Misty knows.
Yep.
So I... fairy lamp, fairy lamp, fairy lamp. Whoever I needed to Beetlejuice, get them here. I posted previews of 2 fairy lamps and I asked people, which do you want me to sell? And honestly, it was so split. We are starting this first one at $18. And this is a fairy lamp I have never seen before in person. And this is a bohemian glass fairy lamp.
I've had that exact same one in red, and I love the blue so much more.
Oh, goodness. So bids are starting at 18. So this is cut to clear. Now, when this doesn't set that great in here. So I was actually like, does this really go together? But it does. I looked it up online. This is how it does go together. It's just, you know what? This is hand blown. Like this piece is what it is, but it does. It wobbles a little. And I had this like nervous feeling of like, oh, what if this isn't actually how it is? But
it is.
It is like this. And I was just really excited because I've never seen this in person.
And Jeffrey's right. It's crystal. That's crystal glass that's been cut. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I didn't know that. It does have an inclusion in the glass. Let's see if I can show it. Right there, right by the point of that, or in the crystal, I guess. There's an inclusion right there. I love the look of Bohemian glass. Like, I just
Oh, me
think it's
too.
gorgeous. And I love how, like, every one of these is just hand done. They're all different. They're all slightly different and just hand done and
And
beautiful.
how
The top,
intricate that star is. That's what
yep,
I couldn't get past is when you look at it up close, how detailed that cut is. It's
yep.
beautiful.
And they're all individual because they're all different and a little bit wonky. The top looks really good. This part looks really good. Yeah, nothing. There is no flea bites. I feel nothing there. And then here is the base. And it's got the fun little cutouts.
And the nice thing about that, though, because the base sits so deeply in, or the top sits so deeply in there, it's got those cutouts on the side to where the light really shines through.
Yep. And there are air bubble inclusions in this that I can see, which is cool because it's like, yep, hand blown piece. But I just had never seen this before. And that made me really excited. You know, I mean, it just, I don't know. It's about the hunt, right, Misty? It's
It
about the
is. It
hunt of
is.
like things you haven't seen before. And I was just like, I've never seen this one before. And that made me really excited. I'm trying to see if there's, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it except it's so beautiful. And I wish you guys could even see even more how the light comes through it because my lights are in front of me. I can see it shimmering through it and it's just so beautiful in the light. This one, it's just gorgeous in the light. Let's see if does my that doesn't really help, but I'm trying. But it's just it's because of those clear cuts that it just looks so good in the light.
It's
But
so pretty.
this measures just about 5 inches tall.
I love them. Love them. They are 10 times better looking in person than what you're seeing right now.
Yeah, let's see. I think this is an inclusion. Let me look really quick. Yeah. Here is a little mark right here. I want to be sure to show. Oh, I don't know if it's going to show up. I don't know if it's going to show up. There, right there. There's a little mark there that I didn't see before. Might be a slight scratch.
It is not cased. It's not case glass. It is where they have, it's cut, it's blue glass and they've cut the clear through. So it's clear, it's blue glass and they've hand cut the glass to make the clear glass shine through.
Oh, well, thank you. I really wanted to impress. I was really honored that I get to be on Misty's channel. I haven't earned the followers.
Oh my
You
God.
put out daily content and I
Yeah.
really wanted to come and impress. So
You have great content. It's just sometimes, I put out videos I put them 5 days a week.
yeah.
And like my lives are not. I mean, the lives are the lives. I used to do a video as like 2 a day, but I was like, well, that's stupid. So now, but Katherine has great content, guys. So make sure that you are over, and she has live sales that they are pre-recorded. So it's really nice because you can watch them and you kind of feel like they're not as pressure-y feeling.
Yeah. And I just got the sweetest email from someone, Misty, someone who has been watching all the live sales, all these channels, and they were afraid to make the jump to purchase in live sales. And they said, I made the jump and purchased in your drop sale. And she said it was such a great experience and she was so happy and thanked me. And I'm just like, oh, that just made me feel so good. And,
Yeah.
And I do sell swung vases in my drop sales.
Yes.
I do sell fairy lamps, so There is some cool stuff in these pre-recorded sales. So,
Yep.
all
Make
right,
sure you
let's
subscribe. You won't be disappointed.
No, you won't be disappointed. Let's count this one down, y'all. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Deb is at 70. And I know we're gonna have some just in cases and all that kind of stuff swinging in
There will
here.
be just in cases on this one, I'm pretty sure.
All right, so I see now Nikki has a just in case of 80. There is the bid end. So Nikki, you get that beautiful cut to clear Bohemian fairy lamp for $71. Excellent.
Yay! Thank you. Okay, and now we're gonna do the other one since I couldn't pick. This is
Oh wait,
Fenton.
Misty.
Oh,
There we go.
Misty knew this was coming.
I did, but Misty forgets.
So this is a Fenton inverse strawberry carnival fairy lamp in blue. And I am a sucker for that oil slick, as you saw with the Bluebird to Happiness. We are starting this one at 18 as well.
That's Fenton.
So we're doing a double of fairy lamps in a row. So I think now I'm just showing off.
Yeah, I told her, I said, just sell them both. Sell them both.
So we can date this one more because it does have the Fenton mark on the inside. So we know it's 70s or later. The base is the dark blue color. And it is that oil slick, but it's almost a little unicorn. For better or worse, I don't know if that's the right term to call it. But it's oil slick, but it's a little more pink. It's a little more unicorny. And so these strawberries are inversed. Together, this measures 5.5 inches. There is no chips, no cracks on this one or flea bites. The woman I got it from was a Fenton collector. And she really loved her Fenton. She knew all about this, which was really cool. It was really nice to get to pick up some items from someone who like specializes. You know, that's always fun because they can tell you a lot about it. This also reminds me of my childhood because I used to go up into the mountains in Montana and we would pick wild strawberries. And so this looks just like, you know, the wild strawberries we would pick. And yeah, I love the blue. I'm such a sucker for the blue. So here's the top.
Yeah, Jay said Fenton will call it iridized rather than Carnival because they're complicated. Oh, they're bougie. Fenton's bougie. They have their own wording for things.
This is nice and smooth. This is good. It does not have like the third piece in there. That is not in there. It's just the two. But it's so pretty. It's just so pretty. It makes my heart happy. I'm all about the things that like make me smile or make my heart flutter, you know?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we're drawn to things when we're out shopping and stuff. Cause sometimes we're at, you know, when we're doing shop with me videos, we get a lot of people and it's like, why didn't you buy this? Why didn't you buy that? And it's like, I'm not like, you're drawn to certain things and sometimes it's different. Some days you're feeling a little bit more colorful. Some days you're feeling a little bit more neutral. So it all kind of depends on what kind of day you're having. And so we're always drawn to things that we feel something for. And so that's kind of the fun of it too. But that is stunning, Katherine. That's probably one of the prettiest ones, I'm going to say it, that I've ever seen.
Yeah. And online, I've seen it in different colors, but I couldn't find this blue.
I love it.
I couldn't find it in this like blue with that pinky kind of color.
She just made strawberries stuffed with homemade cheesecake.
So about the delivery fee on that.
I'm thinking I really would like some of these, Laura. Yum. Yeah. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. That's right.
Oh my goodness. So, and I'm excited. So, videos coming up in the next week, you will see me finding this. And the place I get this at is in Eye Candy Wonderland. You guys are going to flip out. It is
Mm,
just glass corner to corner in the store. So, get excited for that. And let's count this one down, y'all. Thank you for the bids. Thank you so much. Also for the knowledge you shared about the coloring and such.
yeah.
Yeah, and just thank you for the interest. This is awesome. So
Okay.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Gooseberry cake. I've never had one of those, Auntie Sash, but I want one.
Gooseberry cake.
Oh.
What?
Okay. Hey,
Okay.
Beth. So we've got a just in case of 120, and then Madeline has a just in case of 126. And there is the bid end. So that beautiful Fenton fairy lamp will go to Heavy Metal Trinket Queen Madeline for 121. Excellent.
Thank you, everybody, for your bids. Thank you so much.
Yep. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh,
It's so
so
pretty.
pretty. It's
It's so
like,
pretty.
it's very pretty. Okay. I mean, how many times we can call it pretty? It's just really pretty. Well, I have a fairy lamp as well, but mine is not near as special as that one. But this one is pretty good because I'm going to double check it real quick. Sometimes I forget to do this, and I'm going to do it right now before I show it and then be like, oh, but no. Okay, this is in excellent condition. This is Ellie Smith, uh, Stars and Bar. This is what I consider the Coca-Cola glass one. It has that very Coca-Cola bottle green to it. So I'm starting the bids at $20. Mr. Webb has been making all kinds of sounds today. I just want to throw that out there. But so this is made by Ellie Smith. This is very chonky. This though it's not clear. It's not the white clear ones that you see a lot. This one is a little bit harder to find in this what I call a Coca-Cola green, like an old Coca-Cola bottle. And it stands.
That's really cool.
It does not. You know what? I'm gonna double check it. I don't think that it does glow. No, it doesn't glow. If it did, man, that would be because it is a chunky piece of glass. It stands about just over 6.5 inches tall. But there are no chips, cracks, or flaws on it anywhere. It almost really kind of glows without it glowing. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yep.
Ruthie, I see you at 55. But I really like this colorway. I don't really buy the ones that I see anymore in the clear glass because they're pretty common around here. So I try to I want to buy the ones that that are a little bit less common.
Well, and I know for me, I want my fairy ramps to be in a rainbow of colors, and that is a hard to find color.
Yeah,
and so different. I want to fit that color in my display, and that's like I would instantly be drawn to that because I'm like, oh, I don't have a light green,
Right. They have these in green. That's beautiful. They have a moon and star one that I would love to find in like emerald green, which I think would be is lovely. But then they have these in cobalt blue. I mean, they do have them in other colors, but I like this color just because it reminds me of an old Coca-Cola bottle. That's where my mind goes. All right, soup beans, which I love. Soup beans. I love saying that. You're at 75. I'm going to go ahead and start counting this down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid end.
Ooh, people likes that one. People, you're getting all the fairy lamps right now.
Yeah. Getting all of them. All the fairy lamps. All right. So All right, so Ruthie had a just in case of 90. I see my K had a just in case of 130. There's the bid end. So it will go to my K for $91. Thank you so much, everybody. It's a fun one. She's a chunky girl, but there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I like
Nothing wrong with that. I like a chunky girl.
Yeah, I just like collecting all the colors.
Yeah.
So that's why that one is exciting to me. So we are going to start this one at 35, and this is a vintage upcycle piece of artwork.
Oops. Ah, oh my gosh, Misty. Okay, sorry, the chat was getting away from my starting bid. Oh, wait. Misty made a mistake.
Oh,
Hang
wait.
on. Misty made a mistake. Let me look. Okay, there's the bid end. Sorry, Catherine. Misty makes mistakes often. All right, there's the bid end. Okay, so, I didn't see that Soup Beans had a just in case of 124. So, it will go to my K for 125. All right. Thank you guys so much. All right.
Awesome. No, your chat moves so fast that I totally understand. Yeah. Last night I was working on Ariana's chat and it was flying by so fast, and to stop and look back is like a whole thing.
Yeah. You know what, my K? Yeah, you still got it, my K. You still got it. It's still yours. All right. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So I think the start bid has like majorly disappeared on this. So the start is going to be 35 if you can't see it anymore. And this is a vintage upcycle piece of art. And so what I did is I took this 70s grooviness frame and I put artwork in it. And so these would be considered quilled paper flowers. And so what that is I take paper and I spin it. And that's how I make these flowers. So
you made that with your own little hands?
Yeah. Yeah. So this is 3-dimensional.
Beautiful.
So you see they're 3-dimensional. On the back, it has hangers to hang almost every way. So you can kind of choose your own adventure on this. Also, because it has because it just has the holes, like you can also kind of hang it any way you want. And so this is just sometimes I do projects where I take vintage things and I make them something else. And this frame was so cheery and bright that I really just wanted to give the artwork inside something cheery and bright. And the artwork inside was like brown and dark. And I was like, oh, I want to do something cheery and bright. So and what I also love about this is because this has the holes, the gated holes on here, it kind of reminds me of like an ivy fence on the wall. And it just it has a very, very good it has a very, very good silhouette on the wall. I can sign it on the back, but I can tell you right now, graphic artists, we're not used to signing our work. So for me, it's very weird to sign something I make because I make stuff every single day and I never put my name on it. So
oh yeah, I think it's beautiful, Catherine. You did a wonderful job. Mine would not look like that.
But yeah, I don't think there was any interest in this one. So we're going to put this one aside and go to you.
Starting at $35, guys, for this one of a kind piece of art that was handmade by Catherine.
So it's a vintage upcycle. So I took something vintage and I gave it a facelift and just made it a little more fun.
Now, I know Valentine's Day has just recently gone over, but that would be so cute. You could put vintage Valentines around it and like use the little clothespins to maybe put in that lattice around it.
Yep. And I mean, they can even stick in here. Like things will stick. You know what I mean? Because this is 3-dimensional. So stuff can stay. Stuff can stay.
I love it. I love it. So we'll bring it back. We'll bring it back at the end for a recap.
Yes, let's bring it back at the end.
Oh, wait. No. Eclectic Treasure Hunter is in at 35.
Oh,
I think we're reaching the point of the sale where there is a very pretty gnarly lag. So go ahead and take this time to refresh. Refresh. And then Tina is in at 35.
Tina, I will ask you, or if there's other bids, where you want it signed, because I can sign it on the back as well. It's weird for a graphic designer to sign things. I know people don't get it, but I make art every single day of my life and I never sign it. So
Yeah.
it's weird for me to do that. Okay, let's count this down, shall we? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end on this.
Yeah, it's just like Capodimonte. It does look it's like a paper Capodimonte.
Yeah, very similar because yeah, the flowers are all dimensional. Yes, yes.
And there's the bid end. It's going to go to Tina for 35. I think it's so pretty.
Thank you so much, Tina. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
I love it. She wants you to sign it on the back.
All right, will do.
Okay, so this next item that I have is a scrapbook, and it is pretty amazing. I sold one yesterday that was really cool, but this one I like even more. It's in this, well, here's the blue scrapbook. It's just the blue scrapbook, but inside
That's so
is correspondence letters. Well, first of all, I don't know if this is the person whose scrapbook it was. I don't know, but this is the picture of this lady is dated 1947. Oh, you know what? Before I forget, I am going to start this at $16. There you go. And then it says Good Company, The Road. So it has some God's Dark. It has some poetry in it that was added to the scrapbook. But on the inside, we have these correspondence between Sandra and Dana. Now, I will say that these are all addressed to Sandra. So Dana wrote, like, there's no correspondence back and forth. These are all the letters that Sandra had received. And I'm not going to read them all to you, but in here is a picture. I don't know if this is Dana who wrote the letter, but it's dated October 1951. The first letter says, "Dear Sandra, we elected high school yell leaders. They are Shirley Ann and Charlene Hines. Their suits are red corduroy skirts and white sweaters. We have been trying out for junior high yell leaders. We have twins in our room, and they're both like Nina Joe Lewis. I did not like Lawrence, but stayed liking Betty, and I quit him. I don't know. Mother likes Walden. We may have breakfast in home ec. Love, your girlfriend, Dana Dow." Oh, and she's holding a little kitty cat. But then here, October 1957. And again, roses are red, violets are blue. If skunks had colleges, they would call it PU. Tina, are you listening to that? Because we're Purdue people. And so this was written, these are Indiana girls, okay? So there's that little poetry, and there's nothing on the back of that one. But then we have a picture. I don't know if that's them together, but she's got some Robert Browning poetry in here. This one's kind of loose. So there's a little girl
love it.
standing in front of this. So Quincy, Indiana. But she talks about like someone had moved to California. How's your baby brother? Fine, I hope. We're writing these better in home ec. Have you got the school paper? Well, guess I will close. So there's some writings on the back. So you have to lift up and see. But so Sandra, now this one was from Kay. Darlene. Oh, here it is. Dorothy Campbell is out in California. This is her address. She lived in Whittier, California. Fast traffic. So anyway, there are, I don't know, maybe 10 to 12 letters in here. And there's lots of poems. They might not need me yet. They might. I'll let my heart just be in sight. A smile so small as mine might be, precisely their necessity. So I don't know. I love finding things like this. And then the last letter is dated 1950. No, 1951. And then there's a poem here in the back that was written on this um, Spiral Brown. Oh, Eva's at 21. Spiral Brown. But it says, ain't God good to Indiana? Ain't God good to Indiana? Folks, a feller never knows just how close he is to Eden. Till sometimes he up and goes, seek farin, greener pasture. Oh, it's a poem. But it was written by William Herschel. Ain't God good to Indiana? Depends on who you ask. So here it is. This is the scrapbook. So Eva is at 21. I'll go ahead and start counting this down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. She's still talking about going out for junior yell leader, but she changed her mind. They went to a skating party and she was sore for 3 days. She said. So, oh wait, Kimmy Stardust is at 25, and she says, just in case of 35, but you didn't need it, Kimmy. It is yours. You get the scrapbook for $25. Thank you so much, Kimmy. And I think you sent me your address yesterday. Stardust. All right. Thank you guys so much for your bids. I'm so glad that you guys liked it.
I love old scrapbooks. They
Oh, I
just
do. You could be very voyeuristic, and you're kind of looking in on somebody else's life.
I wonder about that in the future, right? Like my grandparents didn't necessarily know that I read through all their love letters now. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I wonder, I don't know. I'm a weirdo. Like, I actually think it's going to be amazing when people find my scrapbooks in the antique store. I think it's cool. I don't know.
Did you find any saucy stuff in their letters?
A little bit naughty.
Oh.
So I do know this glows. I know this. There is a very small chip on the bottom that I will show you. This one, let's see. This is going to start at 20. And hold on to your butts, people. This is a big one.
Hold on to your butts.
So this is a really large.
Yes, it is.
Viking pedestal piece. And I mean, really large. Okay. So this is 11.5 inches across and 6 inches tall.
Wow.
And this, I can tell you right now, this has been used. Somebody used this. There are light scratches and scrapes all over it. And there's a small chip on the foot that you really can't see. And I will show it for y'all to see. And this glows like the dickens. So this is super glowy in person.
Amazing.
This is one of the
succulent.
It does look like a succulent. This is one of the most glowy pieces I've ever found in my collection. As far as just how glowy it is when you shine a light on it. Like it's just every part of it is just like, oh, you wanted glow? Okay. Like
you want some uranium? We'll give you some uranium.
And this is just the showstopper piece. I actually used this in a huge thrifted project I did for Halloween. And now that project is over, now I'm ready to pass this on to another home because honestly, it's a big piece. I love that inside. I think that looks really neat. Now let's get a little closer here. Oh, I hope this works. There is a straw mark in here. Ooh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Let me find something to put behind it so you're not seeing my shirt. Let's do this. See if this helps.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That helps a little bit. But just know, like, the person did use this. I would say the most scuffing that this has is right here. The kitty. I don't even think you're going to be able to see it. It's not like a scratch. It's not noticeable, but somebody used this. There was stuff put in this compote. You can tell. And then on the bottom, there is a slight chip right there.
Yep.
Right there.
You can see it, but you can't really see it.
Oh, you cannot see it when this is
Yeah.
set. You cannot see it at all.
Yeah,
So
Jane.
this
Perfect
is
for St. Patrick's Day.
this is just huge. It's such a statement piece. It does have straw marks. It does have a gorgeous mold mark, but I mean, it's just really cool. It's so, I mean, Beth at Carolina Sweet Treats and Pretties actually found one of these, and I was like, what is that, Beth? That is amazing. And then I actually found one. I found it at Acme Junk Store in Wisconsin.
Tina, I'm eating Tina's Coca-Cola gummies right now.
Nice.
That's what I was showing that she sent. Yeah.
Nice. But yeah, it's just exceptionally glowy. Like, just not kind of glowy, exceptionally glowy. And it's just so neat. I just love that it has the facets and the beautiful petals.
You could put, okay, this is what I see. Get some of that pink Easter grass, the tacky stuff that you can get at Dollar Tree. I like the tacky Easter grass. Put that in there and put some of those milk glass Easter eggs in there.
Mm-hmm.
Or a bunny. Yeah. I love it.
This is very much a like build the display around this.
Mm-hmm.
As I mean, when are you going to find a uranium glass piece that's this size?
Not very often. I've never seen it before. I never knew that this existed.
Yeah, and I couldn't find it. I've seen it online, but it had no attribution to who made it. Beth is the one who said it's Viking, which honestly, it feels like Viking to me. Mm-hmm. It really does. It has such good weight, and the petals are done so well that I'm like, yeah, I would believe that absolutely. But I mean, just look at that base. Look at that.
It's all about that base.
Like, look at that. Is that not the most freaking beautiful? It's just so pretty.
Yes, put your chocolate foil eggs on there. Your little Cadbury.
But yeah, it was a really neat piece. I was excited I got to get it from a really cool antique shop out in Wisconsin. I believe Patrick recently did a shop through at Acme Junk Co. So you can check that place out if you want. Let's count it down. Thank you everybody for your interest and your bids. This is an amazing one. So this is a few and far between piece. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yes. Giant Jello mold right on top. Absolutely.
You can watch it wiggle and jiggle. All right, so we've got a lot of stuff happening here. I'm going to wait till the bid end comes in, and then I will talk because okay, there's the bid end. So I see the highest just in case was 75 with lowest, but then Tina had a just in case of 88. So it will go to Tina Eclectic Treasure Hunter for $76.
Oh, thank you everybody.
Beautiful.
So yes, I ship from Minnesota. Thank you so much, Jay, for answering that. And my page, my YouTube channel is just Katherine Young. So it is linked in the description of this video, so you can check me out there.
Yeah, make sure that you do. You will not be disappointed. Okay. Right. So my next item is fun. It's fun. And it's a big pink poodle. It's a big
I
pink
saw this.
poodle. Now, I don't know anything about this. I kind of like the way that it's textured. I just don't know. I did a Google image search and I still couldn't find anything, but I like how it's just like like its stance, but it has this really fun texture to it, and it's on this wooden base with this sea foam green texture on it as well. Now, I will say that they got a little sloppy because there is some of that green paint here. It's the same green paint that's in the base that got on its little base there, or its little legs there. So I am going to start her at $16. She is ceramic, and she feels like she would be hollow, but then she's on this wooden base. Oh, you know what? If I pulled on this hard enough, she would come off of her base. So just know that. But she's this delicious pink. She stands 11 and a half inches tall. So I want to say it's like one of those things that you think it could be a studio piece, but the way that this texture is, I don't know.
Yep, it's so good.
She's got it, on her face.
Oh,
She is glazed. So I don't quite know. Um Wait, Randy, did you outbid yourself? No, okay, Susan had a bid of 35. I didn't see that. And then Randy Girl's at 36. So if you didn't want her on her wooden base, you could, if you pulled hard enough, she would come off of her base.
so
All right.
good.
So
So
Susan is at 40. I'm going to go ahead and start counting her down. We'll spin her around so you can see all of her sides. Remember, she does have a little bit of that green paint, the same it's on the base on the bottom. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. She's just different though, right? That's why I liked her. She wasn't like she's a pink poodle for one. That was the first thing I noticed, but I've never seen her before.
no, I love her.
So Susan has a just in case of 67. Randy has a just in case of 77. So this pink Puda will go to Randy for $68. Thank you so much, Randy and Susan. Thank you. I appreciate it so, so much.
So my next item is going to be a set of 3, and it's going to start at $18. And Misty, I thought I had the biggest salt and pepper shakers ever, but you just like came in with
Yeah,
ones.
those were some big kids over there.
You came in with ones the size of actual children. So
they're big.
So this is going to be a set of 3. These are range size salt and peppers that are gorgeous 1940s style that I'm 100% sure were never used. They're just so good condition. So these measure 4.5 inches tall. And so the front, they have the identical flowers, super beautiful. And I love that like lattice texture behind them.
I love that.
And then they say salt and pepper. But wait, there's more. There is a third piece to this set, and that's the piece that makes me most excited. It also comes with the grease jar.
Really?
Right? When do you see the grease jar?
Never. Never.
So this is the grease jar that matches 100% was never a used item. It's in too good of condition. The inside's a little dusty though. Maybe I should have did a better job with that. But great condition on the inside. The grease jar measures 4 inches tall by 6 inches wide. So, I mean, it's just perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Like I was blown away when I found this. I mean, just look at that. Like how beautiful is that for a 1940s kitchen?
It's so
Just
pretty.
stunning. So yeah, I thought these were huge salt and pepper shakers, but they apparently are not.
Yeah, no, I got the big kids over here. I love that grease, that grease bowl. I mean, you wouldn't have to. I mean, you wouldn't have
Oh
to use
no,
it for grease, obviously.
no.
You could put
You could put sugar packets in here.
K-cups.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff can go in here. But I just thought it was really cool that the set was the grease. I just thought that was really unique
Yeah.
and different.
Mm. I love it. $18 is what it's starting. Brooches? Yes.
Ah, yes.
Candy? I know. Speaking of candy, I gotta get this out of my face.
Please put
Tina,
brooches in.
Tina
It
sent
means
me candy. Chocolate. You can put chocolate, your little bonbons in there.
I do too. The lattice is like my favorite part because it just gives it that kind of romantic feel.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
these, I mean, look how good. Look, I mean, just it's the paint is mint. And what's interesting is it looks like the red is actually fired on these. Like, look at that. See how it's like glossy?
Mm-hmm.
Which you usually see it as cold paint. So I thought that was interesting. I love the S.
Made well. It's made really well then.
It's made really well. However, I do believe that the red on this is cold paint. I do think it's on top. Well, maybe these are fired too. Maybe it's just the handle that's cold paint. But I mean, you just don't see it painted so well.
I like it. Well, Gayleen likes it too. She's in at 20.
All right, let's count this down. I actually don't know if it would have a strainer. I really don't. What do you think, Misty? You think?
I could not say. I do not know.
So
I do not know.
let's count this down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. There's nothing on the bottom. Nothing there. I couldn't find these. I have no idea.
They kind of look to me like they might be American bisque, but I don't know.
I wasn't sure. I didn't know.
I think they're definitely American made. It's definitely an American made
Heavy.
pottery.
Yes, these are heavy. Yes, so absolutely. I would say American because they're heavy.
So Gayleen, I see you're just in case right after the bid ends. So they will go to Kathy Ott for 22.
Thank you for your bids, everyone. I love this. I love this set. So thank you.
Beautiful. Okay. So I got two little cows here. They're salt and pepper shakers, and I love their little crooked necks. They're like, what? So this one's pink. Obviously, this is a pink one. He does have his or her, I think it's a her stopper and her Japan sticker. Or maybe it's a he. I don't know what that bulge is. If it's a bulge of milk or a bulge of something else. But they do not have any damage on them at all. Let me use my paper. Here is the little black cow with his little eyes, his stopper. And oh, I'm starting these at $10. There we go. And then I love the pink one. And they both have their stopper. So that could, I don't know. Well, they got horns. Okay, girl cows can't have horns. Am I correct in saying that? Probably not. So if they have horns, are they boys? Because if they're boys, then they've got all their parts. And you know what? They both have 3 holes. They both have 3 holes in their head. I loved the shape of them and I loved the color. Some breeds of cattle do. Okay. So I'm not going to get into that discussion because I don't know. And I've been told that they can, but then I forget that. And I do love that their little hooves have that little indentation, if you can tell.
Yeah, the indentations.
Yeah. All right. So they are cute. I had them on a little book and I thought that they were really darling. All right. So we're going to count these down. We have now Ruthie is at 18. Oh my gosh. There we go. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Ooh, bid end. I'm going to put them down. Zona has the high bid. Oh, Texas Longhorns are both. They have horns, both female and male. All right, so Ruthie has okay, there's the bid end. Ruthie has a bid of 22, but Maggie M came in with a just in case of 26. So they will go to Maggie M for 23. Thank you so much, Maggie. And thank you everybody for your bids. I appreciate it.
Okay, so this is going to be my last Pixie, and we're going to start at 12.
Woo, Pixie. Oh. Well,
And
look at that little pose on that Pixie.
so she is a sassy.
Boobies.
She has boobies, and she is sassy pants. And she's like, "You want to see me play my harp?" So she is a sassy lady. Is not marked on the bottom. I thought she was maybe Gilner, but
That's
not.
what, when you first showed her, that's what first popped in my brain, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know because she is not marked. Now, she is also a wall pocket.
Oh my gosh.
So you can hang her. Good condition. No chips, no cracks. I better look at this now. There is a under the glaze chip right here, right there, but it's under the glaze, so that's manufacturer. And she's just a sassy pants.
She's got boobaloobaloobies and she is not afraid to use them.
She's sassy pants. So, so the size on
Hey, big spender.
the size on this, she's like, I take tips. The size on this is 4 inches tall, by 5 inches wide. And I
Sash's comment said, "A harp? Do I look like an angel? Get me a banjo."
Honestly, she probably plays a pretty sassy harp, just saying.
Yeah, she probably does.
But yeah, very sassy. Love the tutu. Love her little hat.
She had a boob job. She's had to play a lot of harp to get that to get that job done.
And then as you can see, her head isn't touching the wall pocket part. She is set off from it, which is cool. But yeah, she's just a cutie. And
she's unusual. And I love that she's got,
Yeah, I like that she's sassy. Yeah, she makes me pretty happy.
Oh, somebody might need to type into Sandra that she's lagging.
Oh, yep.
Poor Sandra, she's lagging.
All right, let's count this one down, shall we?
So funny. I love that one.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, y'all.
Cigarettes.
Oh, goodness.
She's sassy.
She is sassy. Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so Ruthie has a just in case of 50, but you didn't need it, Ruthie. She's yours for 25.
Thank you for your bids, everyone. And she's going to a new home, which is exciting.
Welcome back, Sandra. She's back from her journey in the lag. Welcome back. All right, so my next item is also you'll get all 4 books. This is a poetry lot. And so I'm going to start the bids at $15. The first one is Each in His Own Tongue, William Herbert Caruth. This one's got a little bit of foxing and stuff on the dust jacket. the greeting books. Well, I guess that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, so it's supposed to have those dots on it because it's on the front and the back. But so this was dated 1937, published by Wise Parslow. Okay, no. That's written 1937, but the inside copyright is 1925. But it has beautiful Art Nouveau illustrations on the inside. I haven't looked all the way through this book. And usually when that happens, I'll find something really amazing. Oh, look, here's some color. And I'll be like, dang it, Misty, you should have looked through that. That looks like me swimming in the ocean with no clothes on. And although that would not happen because I don't swim in the ocean, I'm just trying to see if there's like, okay, there isn't like any pixies or anything in here. So that you'll get this book. Penny Sue, I see you at 17. And then you'll get Robert Hardy's 7 Days. Now, this book is beautiful. It's got this floral accent with this gold detail. This one is Private Library of Ross Flenner.
Wow.
Well, that's bougie, Ross, to have your own private library. This is the Henry Altmus Company, Philadelphia. I love that. Look at that illustration. That's stunning. Very weak. This was dated to Ross from Bertha, December 25th, 1900 is the inscription on the inside of the book. And then it's Robert Hardy, 7 Days. Its copyright is 1900. It is in fantastic condition for being over 100 years old.
Wow. That's amazing.
And then you'll also get The Courtship of Miles Standish. This is a Longfellow. Gosh, I always forget your name, Longfellow. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. I always say his name wrong. This also has a beautiful Art Nouveau cover to it. Carol, I see you at 29. And it has this gold foiling detail on the front. Now, this one has a little condition issues on the inside. You can see the binding is coming out. It has an inscribed date. No, that's not it. That's just someone had written in it. We've got Priscilla, Hoffman Millen and Company. Oh gosh. Well, that's not even Roman numeral. Okay, let's look at it inside. This is the latest copyright date is 1895. So this book is from 1895. And I don't really know anything about Miles Standish, but it's like, well, okay. Truly the only tongue that is understood by a savage must be the tongue of fire that speaks from the mouth of a cannon. Thereupon answered and said the excitement elder of Plymouth. I think this is like about like the Mayflower people, like that era. But I just love the cover of it. So then we got that one. Jay, I see you at 38. And then this one is Robert Frost. Sorry, y'all went for a little bumpy ride there. Jay, you're at 28. This is You Come To Favorite Poems for Young Readers by Robert Fox. Oh, Robert Frost, not Robert Fox. This one is a more modern book, and it does have the original dust jacket on it, and it has an inscription date of 1975. It says, "Goodbye," said the fox, "and now here is my secret, a very simple secret. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye, the little prince," which is a great Robert Frost short poem story. This one's copyright. The latest copyright is 1967. In very good condition, but it has a lot of poetry. There is by Robert Frost. There is some pencil marking on the inside. Okay. So, Elaine, I see you at 40. So I'm going to go ahead and start counting these down. These are vintage and antique poetry, the poetry lot books. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. This one's my favorite.
I love that.
Isn't
I
it
love
beautiful? And this is green, so I don't know if this is that poison green. What was the copyright date for the poison green books? Do you remember? I don't know if
um
Kate's still in here.
Katie, was it pre 1950 or 1850s? I mean,
Yeah, I think it was. This is later than that. All right. Okay. So I see lots of bids after the bid end. So
Mhm.
Elaine had the high bid of 40. Lori had a just in case of 50. So it will go to Lori Wortley they will go for $41. Thank you so much, Lori Wortley. Thank you everybody for your bids. Yeah, I am going to be doing some more of these book lots because I got lots of books.
I am obsessed with your book lots. So just
I love books in
oh,
general,
thank
so I
you.
buy them a lot.
Lily, you're not being helpful like you think you are. My next one is starting at 16, and this measures 7 inches tall. And this is like a lady head base, but she's a planter. So it's kind of like two worlds brought into one.
Jeffrey,
Um,
I'm gonna smack you. I'm sorry.
oh, I haven't finished my taxes yet either. I was hoping this week would be the week, but we'll see about that.
I'm just still sorting and double checking.
So this is 7 inches tall. It starts at 16. And this is this gorgeous lady. Now, online, I've only found her without paint, but you can tell that she clearly had some painted accents. And
Mm-hmm.
from where the accents are, she had a pretty saucy outfit on, just saying.
Yeah, she's a little
Um,
rolled up there.
yeah, what I would probably do if I kept her would to be get rid of the paint left on the face, but I think I
Yeah.
would leave the rest of it. But yeah, super beautiful. She's definitely an American made one. She's heavy, nice and heavy. And what I love is she has really good detail all the way around. So her back has this beautiful bonnet, gorgeous locks of curled hair. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And so if you look at her hair, see, that's a victory roll style,
Yep.
right? So that's just gorgeous. There is no marking on the bottom, or if there was, it's so faint now that I can't see anything. So I'm just not sure. No chips or cracks on this one, but as you can see with the paint wear, it does have some wear on this one. So she is just, I like her because I think she can go in a lot of decors, which is what I've
Yeah.
said about a lot of things. But I do believe that with this too, because she's not so kitsch as lady head vases. Here is the interior.
She would be great for a vanity for your makeup brushes.
She'd be great for makeup brushes. She's nice and tall. Like, look how tall she
Mhm.
is. She's taller than a regular lady head vase by quite a
Or
bit.
or with fresh cut flowers. That would be pretty in her too.
No, she is beautiful, nice and substantial, lots of detail.
She got an antebellum hat.
Yeah. I just thought she was really neat. I have some lady head vases, but I almost am partial to this compared to my lady head vases. I don't know what it is. I think it's because it's like her chest up.
Yeah.
It's a little more than the decapitation.
Yeah.
Um,
She's a little full bodied.
and I like that. I think it's nice because you get a little bit more of emotion with the way her arms are set
Yeah.
and such. All right.
Not sure the maker, Ruthie.
No, although I can tell you it's American because it's super
Yeah.
heavy. I saw some listings online, but honestly, it looked like they were copying from each other. So I didn't trust that they knew what they were doing either.
Mhm.
This also isn't in my lady head vase book, which makes sense because it's kind of not a lady head vase, even though it kind of is.
Yeah.
So I did not find it in that book either. So let's count this one down and let's go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
We have quite a significant lag.
I've noticed. Yep. It's getting
All right.
more.
So I see Lois had a just in case of 37. So Lois, that beautiful head and body vase goes to you for $23.
Thank you for your bids, everyone. I'm glad you loved her because I love her. So thank you.
All right. So my next items is a lot. You'll get all of these little pieces in this lot, and they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 Wade whimsies.
Oh,
So I'll show them all together. And this one's giving me life right here. Huh? What? He's so confused. Okay, I'll show them each to you, but you're going to get all of them. First of all, you'll get the little Cupid. Oh, and I'm starting the bids at $16 for the entire lot of them. Oops. My goodness. Great. Oh, there we go. So you'll get the Cupid, and then you get little Puss in Boots.
oh, he's cute.
And he got little boots on. I've got 2 turtles. There is this little turtle here, or smaller turtle, smaller of the 2. Kristen, I see you at 16. And then the bigger turtle, I think, is a sea turtle, or a tortoise. Actually, do you say? Oh, does it say? No, he just says made in England. Okay, because like the Puss in Boots says.
Carrie.
Wait, there she is. So I think that this one's a sea turtle because he's got little waves. Look at his little neck. Hey, swimming. Hey, swimming. Tortoise, because he's got those webbed little feet there too. And then we got what I think is a goldfish.
That's cool. That's a really neat one.
And then I have, this one's my favorite one because he looks so confused. I think it's a cat. I don't know what kind of critter he is, but look at that face.
Oh, he's cute.
Isn't he cute? And his back is like gray and the front of him is a little brown. So you'll get all of these in the lot. All of them, all 6 of them. And I'll put them back on my Nathaniel Hawthorne book that I love. All right, so Ronnie D is at 25. I'm going to go ahead and start counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. It does look like Daniel Tiger.
Yeah, it does.
Didn't Daniel Tiger say, meow, meow, listen to the meow, meow, the meow, meow bids and the meow, meow sale? Isn't that how Daniel Tiger talked? I'm going to meow, meow town, meow, meow. Am I wrong? Am I imagining that? Isn't that how Daniel Cat talked? Meow, meow doesn't like the meow, meow town. Okay. So, Catworm, I see you had a just in case of 34. My K had the high bid of 30. So, Catworm, they are yours for $31. Thank you so very much. Yes, he did. Okay. See, sometimes a memory just pops into your brain. You're like, am I right? But he did.
I am on my
last kitten. Okay.
I am on my last item, Misty. So, oh goodness.
All right, wait a minute. I have 2 more items. Oh, but you showed those 2 fairy lamps.
Yep, okay. I've done 2 in a row. So you'll have to do 2 after this. Okay. So I am coming out swinging, hint, hint, on my last item. We're going to start at 24. And it's a gorgeous swung vase, a very, very substantial, heavy one. So I think this is Ellie Smith, but I'm sure people in the comments will tell me if I'm wrong. It has the awesome pedestal, Amberina, and I will show the glow on that. It has a nice, really deep.
I love it.
It has a good deep swing. It's like a clear version of bittersweet, which is kind
Yeah.
of interesting. So the height on this, we're looking at 15 and a half inches. Oh, someone said L.E. Smith, simplicity. See, internet knows all the things. And it has some, like, you can tell they probably put flowers in this. It has some stuff on the inside of it, just a little, not a lot at all, but I also didn't like try to clean it out. I am by far more worried about breaking something like
Yeah.
this than it having little bits of stuff in it.
Yeah. Well, and especially if you don't have a very deep sink, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So
it's scary.
there is just little bit of stuff in there, but it's not bad at all. So it does. Let's see. Ooh, I don't know if you're going to see it.
It's hard to see the cadmium and
So
it's so hard.
so, anyways, this does glow. Not as much on the top. There is a pretty good glow right here, but I don't think you're seeing it. And oh yeah, you can see it here. There you go.
Yep.
You can see the yellow there. So there is the glow down here. And it does go pretty far up, that yellow glow of the cadmium on the bottom. Yeah, I do. I like how it is wider on the bottom. And like if you turn it, it's actually oblong. I don't know if you guys can tell
Yeah.
that on the screen, but it is oblong. There is no chips or cracks on this one. Here is the base.
It almost reminds me of a lava lamp.
It looks like a lava lamp, 100%. It does have an air bubble inclusion. Let's see. On the very top lip. Oh, I got to make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. There's an air bubble right there, air bubble inclusion. And there's a little rough spot right here. I can feel it and I can see it, but it's not even the size of a flea bite, but I can feel it right there. But yeah, I love that it has like this little bubble in the glass. I think that's kind of fun. Because, it's swung glass, so. But
They're not
yes.
perfect. They're imperfectly perfect.
Yes. I think this one is just so fun. When I started getting hooked on fatbird finds and swung glass vases, I traveled into the rural yonder to do some estate sales and this was one of my very first pickups. And you could tell that like I bought a lot of them. They like no one else who was bidding thought they were important. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you just
I know what you mean.
yeah. And so it was just kind of fun. I was like, it was my first swung glass score. And I had to drive 80 miles out in the country to get it. But I was really excited about it. And I knew I wanted to bring swung glass here. I did the either or of swung glass for this sale because I didn't know which to bring, but this was everybody's favorite. So yeah, let's start counting it down. Thank you everyone for your bids. And I see you saying you're sitting on your hands. I know the feeling. Okay, y'all. So we're going to count it down. So this is it. This is 15 inches tall. Beautiful. Really nice swing on that one. Beautiful pedestal. And this one is nice and heavy, just very heavy, very nice. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Susan S has the high bid. Oh, nope. Now Nikki has the high bid of 70. Lois has a just in case of 91. Ruthie had okay, so now we've got Ruthie had a just in case of 74, but Lois had a just in case of 91, so that will go to Lois for 75.
Thank you
75.
so much. Thank you for your interest, everyone. I'm excited to ship this. Because of Misty's advice, I've actually shipped a few swung vases, so I'm actually like confident in shipping.
Yeah, you know what? The worst part about shipping the swung vases to me is just finding the box.
Yep.
Just finding the box, but you could ship them. I save all like my cores from your bubble wrap and stuff is really good, or any kind of
Yep.
cylinder. Fill the void. Fill the
Yes.
void. All right,
Yes.
so I have a couple of vases. This is going to be choice. They are really almost exactly the same, just within a difference of, well, one of them is 11 and a half inches and one of them is 11 inches. So it's a half an inch difference, but the buyer will get choice. And they are these beautiful, again, very Coca-Cola colored glass.
Ooh.
They don't glow, by the way. I double checked them again because I couldn't remember. So I double checked them. They don't glow. So one of them is just a half an inch taller than the other one. So I'm starting them at $16 choice. But I'll grab my paper here so you can see. Very much like the Ellie Smith. I'm not sure who made these. Honestly, I don't know, but it's the same color of that, like where the fairy went gold. See, it's a very similar
Mhm.
color.
Yep.
But these are they're green, but they're kind of blue. You look at them in different light. Like if I'm looking at them through the light, they look green. But when I hold them up out of the light, then they look more like a bluish green. So that's the weird thing about these. All
And
right,
they're
I
nice,
see.
like mid-size too. So they're not
Yeah,
a bud base. They're bigger than that, which is cool.
yeah, and you can see just one is just slightly taller than the other. So the buyer will get to choose if they want the half inch taller one or not, and then we'll go down from there. So I see Kim has the high. Nope, now Nikki has a high bid of 31. I'm going to go ahead and start counting them down. So it's choice for these beautiful swung vases. Here we go: 15, 14, 13, 12. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Bid end. Right now, Nikki Moss has the high bid of 33. Sandra has the high bid of 35. Nikki has a just in case of 50. Catworm has a just in case of 37. Now Lois has a just in case of 46. And I'm looking at my phone for the bid end because, okay, there's the bid end. So Lois had a just in case of 56. Nikki had a just in case, or a 46. Nikki had a just in case of 50. So Nikki, you get choice of one for $47. So Nikki, do you want one, both? Do you want the taller one or the half inch shorter one? Or do you want them both? And I'll write that down. I'm going to say one is 11.5 and one is 11. So just let me know, Nikki, which one. Um,
I'll get
okay,
to.
so Nikki wants the shorter one. So this is Nikki, and that was for 47, right? Yeah. So Lois, do you want the taller one for 46? I'm assuming that you do. Go ahead, Catherine. You can explain about your email.
Hey, Sarah. So it is actually a website. So if you copy and paste that into an email, it's not going to go because that's not an email. So take the website and put it right up in your browser, and it's just going to open a web page with a form like you've seen. You've seen it on other websites. You'll get it when you see it. So it's not an email. In fact, the link that Misty has in the description, you should almost just be able to click that, I believe. I think it'll just
Yeah.
click it and open a web page for you.
Yep. Yep. All right. I got you, Lois. I got you for the other one. Thank you so much. All right.
I
And
really,
so, oh, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say I really liked those. I thought those were
No,
nice.
they're good. I liked them too. So my last item is I typically save my favorite item for the last, and I'm weird enough for this to be my favorite item. And it's these lettuce anthropomorphic shakers. Now, if we look at them really closely, this one's got a sack and a hatchet in her hand. All right, I don't know what these girls are up to. This one, she's got scissors in her hand. So they are up to no good, looking all innocent with their hatchet and sack and scissors. So there they are. So I am starting these at $16.
I love those. Those are so
Aren't they? Look at that. She's like, what are we gonna kill today with my hatchet? Well, what should we kill with my scissors? And I'll turn them around so you can see them on the back. They're little lettuce heads, anthropomorphic lettuce heads. And then they do have their stoppers, and they have Scissors Girl has her Japan. It's my two teenage daughters and shakers. But they got lettuce heads, but they also see their little lettuce heads. Hi. They're kind of creepy. I like that I don't know what they're up to, but they got plans. They got big plans for Friday night. They're going to the field to cut. See, Kristen is so Kristen comes up with logical reasons, and I'm like making up all kinds of horrible violence in my brain.
Yeah, wait, but cutting down other vegetables is violence.
Well, I guess if you're a lettuce, it is. If you are a lettuce girl and you're going out to cut down other vegetables, you're that's not nice. All right. So Zona, I see you at no wait. Zona, did you outbid yourself? You did. So Zona, you are still at 19. But now Ruthie's at 26. And I love that she put little vegetables in her thing. All right. Poor carrots. They are back up for the lady. Oh yeah, that's her backup for the Dutch lady that's got her. She's winding up behind her back. All right, headed out to make some coleslaw.
Oh.
All right, so let's go ahead and start counting them down. Here we go: 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid in. I don't want to know what she's holding in her sack. Or no, what she's holding. I don't know. So Zona is at 27. Ruthie had a just in case of 35. And there is the bid in. So Ruthie, they go to you for $28. Thank you so much, Ruthie. Ruthie, you like that weird stuff too, but I think Zona does too. We all like our weird things.
I'm here for the weird. I love it.
I'm here for the weird. I'm all that. You know what, Katherine? That would be good merch. I'm here for the weird.
I can see it. That'd be cute.
But it needs to be hopping on that. I'm here for the weird. Okay, so now is my favorite part. Is the giveaway. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that came. I know we're a half an hour past what I want. Thank you so much, Tiger, for sticking with us and doing the bid ending. Thank you, Gia. Thank you, Jay. Thank you to my mods for watching the chat. I appreciate that. I always forget to say that, and I feel so bad. Look, I even wrote myself a note so I don't forget my mods because there's so many things that are going on. And I don't want to forget to give the thanks where thanks is due, but this was a very fun sale. Now Katherine and I get to give away things, and that's always so fun. I will say make sure that you do send us your email so we can get your invoice out and your item to you right away. I do expect for payment to be made within 3 days of me sending your invoice. Like I said, I am going out of town for the weekend, so if you do not pay by Thursday night, it probably won't get shipped until Tuesday. So I do want to throw that out there. I will have it all ready to go and shipped and boxed and ready. All that'll be done tomorrow. So the faster you pay, I will stop in here before I go out of town to print off labels to get your item out to you. Don't forget, that's right. Don't forget to go over and subscribe to Katherine's channel. Please do that. She has amazing content, and you see the stuff that she's bringing today to the sale, so that you're going to get more of that when you go over to her channel and you watch her sales. So make sure that you do that. Oh yeah, and thumbs up. All right, Katherine, I will let you go ahead and do your giveaway first. I'm going to get my bucket over here ready.
Okay, so we are going to do a giveaway for everybody who purchased from me, and we're going to do my merch. So Examples is like this shirt that says I could thrift that. There's also a design that says scratch and dent collector, and I'm doing a horrible job of showing that. There we go. Scratch and dent collector, which I just love the puns on this one. It says cracks in the back, little wear, don't care.
Love it.
And then there also is a design that is uranium glass focused. This is one of my favorite ones in person. On camera, I don't think it does it justice at all. In person, it is just fantastic. And it's based off an old 1890s ad for women hygiene. And then there is the embodiment of my joy, the Queen of Thrift Tarot card. So whoever wins, you get your choice. You can have a bag, a sweatshirt, a t-shirt. I don't care. We're going to get it to you in your right size and what you need. And these are people that have already bought from me in here, and the numbers are assigned in the spreadsheet. And we are going with number 19, and let's see who that is. Number 19, it's Tina! Eclectic.
Oh, yay, Tina!
So Tina, you won. So I will get info from you about which one you want, and it's going to be sent directly from Teespring. So this package will not come from me. It'll come from Teespring. You don't have to pay shipping or anything.
That's awesome. I love that. Congratulations, Tina. And I'm going to go order me some merch here as soon as the sale's over. Okay, so my giveaway.
In the dark too, Jeffrey, but it looks like Teespring only offers that to like really big creators. I looked into that.
Which is ridiculous. But my giveaway is 2 little litho pinup girl lithograph cards, 2 of my stickers, and a brooch. This gold toned brooch. So that person, I also do the same way, but I hand write mine down and then I put them in a spreadsheet later. But I am going to pick a number. I do mine the same way. Oh, Tina says it's hilarious because she was just looking at your merch, Catherine. All right, so my winner is the person that won number 4, which is Cheryl Shiny Squirrel. Cheryl Shiny Squirrel. I have a hard time saying your name, but you are the winner of the giveaway. So thank you so much for everybody. I'm going to write that down. Winner right there. Thank you guys so much for coming to the sale, and we really do appreciate you. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, so thank you so much. Make sure that you go over and subscribe to Catherine's channel. Catherine, where can everybody find you next live?
Oh, live is tricky. I don't do lives that often. But where you can find items for sale will be on my channel. On Saturdays, I do a drop sale, so it's pre-recorded. Right. And honestly, a lot of people, I've gotten some really good feedback about it. It's a little less stress. And you know, the good items are there, and it's the flat price because it's pre-recorded. So you can find me. I drop new videos on Saturdays. I think the next live sale will be at the end of this month, Saturday the 26th. Is that a Saturday? Don't kill me, Angela, if that's wrong. I am going to do a sale with Dear Angela, Dear Angela's Vintage, and we are going to do some jewelry together.
Yay! Oh, that would be good. That would be a good sale.
Yeah, and also I just want to plug my For the Love of Vintage collab. That was really, really fun. So go check that out. It's a bunch of creators that share their favorite vintage item in a short, and we all watched them together.
Mine was so bad. I'm still figuring out shorts. Like, I can do a lot of things, but the shorts, I have a hard time because I got a lot to say and I'm just figuring out how to do them. So I had a whole other part of mine that didn't make it. So it is what it is, but yeah.
And the playlist is going to be open for the rest of the month. So if anyone else wants to add, or if you want to do an update.
Lord. I'm figuring it out.
Go check that out. That was really fun. We did a fun watch
Yeah.
party with Katie. And I want to say thank you, Katie, for all the support I've seen in the chat today. And thank you, Bree. Thank you, Tiger. What you guys aren't seeing is Bree is updating a spreadsheet for me right now. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I could not do this without her. The chat moves way faster in your sales than I can handle. So I really did need the help. So thank you.
Yeah, it's great having people that we can count on, that we trust, and that we know is just so helpful and so kind. So we really do appreciate that. Thank you all so very much. And make sure that you go and subscribe to Catherine's channel. You will be able to find me Sunday night at 8:00 Eastern on the Cult of Vintage for Four-Eyed Vintage. I will be on the road, but I'll still be doing my live sale. Monday night, we will not be having Vintage Rescue Squad. We're taking the week off because of me. Mark and I are just going away. We were going to go north because of the winter storm. We're going to go south. So we're trying to work out where we're going to go. We're just going to kind of wing it. We're going to kind of wing it. So thank you guys so much. And don't forget to send us your information, and we will see you in the next one.